All right, we in suits today. Tomorrow, from the hotel to the stadium. After that, you can wear what you want, but I want you to be so clean you're dirty. And since we're in that, I also endorse ties. It's called private neck wear. The locker to choose from, and let them see what's the display is made. We got regular neckties.
These 3 colors plus all black?
Yeah, then we got the ties that I wear all the time. This is what I wear. That was a fight that took place probably over 25 years ago. There's a guy named Buster Douglas. He was getting ready to fight this gentleman named Mike Tyson, which you all know. Mike Tyson had won 37 straight fights, most of them by knockouts. Mike Tyson was feared. Mike Tyson was that guy. He was him. Right? You better get in the fight and sit down and hurry up because the fight could be over the way Mike Tyson got down. Everybody was afraid of him. They were scared of him. They were terrified of him. But this gentleman, that was his opponent, was really just a warm-up fight until Mike Tyson had the opportunity several months later to fight Evander Holyfield. So this guy was just there. He was just in the way. But lo and behold, this gentleman, mother, Lula Pearl, told him something that ended up being prophetic. She said, baby, I think you can win this fight. Baby, you're gonna win this fight. Baby, you got everything it takes to do what you need to do for a whole different reason. What was that reason, you think? It was personal. Mike Tyson thought he was fighting Buster Douglas, but he was fighting Buster Douglas and Lula Pearl because it now had begun to be personal. Buster Douglas was knocked down in the 8th round. As he was getting up, he was thinking about all these things that was going through his mind. Could he have enough to get up? Should he get up and commit to taking a beat? Or should he get up and commit to doing what his mother said that he could do in the 8th round? Buster Douglas got up. Not only did he get up, not only did he get up, he got his game back. And he started sticking him with jabs here, jabs there, jabs here, jabs there. And lo and behold, in the 10th round, guess what transpired? Buster Douglas knocked out Mike Tyson. I don't know if some of you were born. I don't know. I know all those old schools, we remember just where we were when we found out that news, and we could not believe it. But the only way that thing happened and that upset transpired was because it was personal. What's personal with you? What's inside of you that's gonna make you go to the next level? What's inside of you that's gonna make you dominant? What's inside of you that's gonna make you do what they don't even think you can do? Because they think last week was a fluke. But the devil is a liar. I know last week wasn't. I know we left meat on the bone last week. And I know we're gonna finish up this week on what we left last week. Because it's personal. Let's go out there today. We're gonna be focused, we're gonna be locked in, we're not gonna make mistakes. We're gonna hustle, we're gonna lift each other up, we're gonna keep our composure, we're not gonna blow assignments, we're not gonna blow alignments. We're gonna get out there and do what we came here to do. Because one thing you got to remember, it's personal. Let's make it that way.
It's personal. It's personal. It's personal.
What I did to you on Madden yesterday is personal.
Call it CNN. The lady gonna let me pay me. Cause that was, I'm gonna treat that, he say I'm gonna treat you like a queen. Cause that was old school. I love it like cornbread. I eat it like soul food. Soul food.
It's personal.
It's personal. I ain't gonna lie, we did leave some meat out there on the bone. No cap.
It's personal.
It's personal.
People ain't telling me the meeting changed an hour later. It's personal.
It's personal. Everything personal, man. Life is personal, bro.
Dude, it's just personal.
It's just personal as fuck. It's personal estimate.
Dude, it's just personal.
Hey man, this Fox Big Noon, kickoff. It's personal.
That's how you gonna talk in your interview after the game?
Yeah, I'm gonna talk proper on it.
I say, hey, Jimmy Horn.
Hey Jimmy Horn, how did it feel to score a touchdown? Man, it felt very good, man. The fans was out there supporting me, man, and it just feel good, man. You know, having the fans on your side, just playing in the home stadium, in the home crowd. You know, it can't get no better than that.
Go Buffalo.
Go Buffs.
Personal. There's beef out there, real smoke. Heavy smoke, artillery. Another day, another dollar. We finna handle business like we supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Do it the prime way. That's it. Stand on business, SOD.
Bro, the field look hard, bro.
What age did you decide the BBL work?
Hey, you see all the comments?
Yeah.
See, now I gotta drop some hoodies now. See, I gotta get some hoodies out. At the game, bro, you just go ahead and come out here and just throw like 10 hoodies.
Well, they gonna start throwing ones at you when you come out.
No, they gonna throw ones at you. They already told you.
Nah.
Saucy beef. Actually, I think I screenshot it. Let me find it.
Nah, there was a lot of comments. Yeah.
But they got the cones right now.
There's a lot of comments that said saucy big B.
But they got the cones on there.
Oh, you seen these cleats?
That's hard.
Yeah, they got
Nah.
I took L but walked around like I was undefeated.
I'm the camera guy, not you, bro.
Damn, I just missed me, man.
When you
get a
built,
BBL though, it's different.
I'm saying though, that's what you got.
No, that's what you got. But I gotta find them comments, bro.
Saucy T in the building.
So many comments on the video talking about your BBL, bro.
Saucy T. Saucy T, you turn, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You turn, bro. See my video, bro? Doing numbers. We looking like you out here.
No, I'm trying to look like you.
No, I'm trying. It's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing. Let me go find these comments about you, bro. All the comments is about you, bro. Yes, bro. Tell us a saucy baby.
Ain't your average prototype box.
Triple T.
Chill, bro. Chill.
Yo, my dog, bro.
Oh man, I ain't even see the shoes today.
He ain't wearing fresh no more, bro.
You'll never catch bucket.
It's a light day.
Some Nikes on or something that's real.
That's real, my
Like that's
boy.
real.
You trying to be like y'all?
What a man, I'm Lewis.
Yeah.
Okay.
Never just got born some regular daggers.
LV.
Regular daggers.
LV.
He said he was bringing the luggage, so
You coming with it, ain't it?
I had no choice. I gotta be on brand.
Hey, we slice you up, too.
It's the hottest city on the planet right now.
You ain't lying.
Hey, everybody talking about Boulder, Colorado right now.
Yes, sir.
You see where I am.
It's all love, man. It's all love. I appreciate the love.
You already, it's understood, bro. It's understood.
Yes, sir.
This time tomorrow, this thing gonna be
It's gonna be
This time
stupid.
tomorrow, it's 8:30. This time tomorrow, this thing gonna be jumping.
It's gonna be stupid.
Yeah, y'all better get y'all popcorn early. Better get your popcorn early, cause I'm gonna have mine.
Yes, sir.
Get your popcorn ready.
That's crazy. It's really gonna be swinging, bro.
What? This time tomorrow, bro, this one
You
be
sure?
jumping. It'll be an hour and a half to kick off. Right now.
No, it's gonna be crazy. And it's gonna be a distinct difference. You're gonna see black and you're gonna see red.
If you get
No, for real, it's gonna be crazy.
If you come to the game, you might as well go ahead and get ready to call an Uber because traffic gonna be crazy. Parking, you might as well go ahead and park at your house and walk.
I'm charging $5,000 to park at my house. My house down the street. You need to park. Just go ahead and cash. I'm gonna put my cash up on the screen right here.
Nah, he really see his head. I know he ain't have no help.
Yeah, small it for.
Jimmy, bro.
Oh, Jimmy?
Yeah, I know it.
Well, you heard that same thing about them dudes in Florida told you that? That Jimmy used to get punked all the time?
Small it in the bed.
Where you at?
Right here. Come around the corner on the four-wheeler. Yeah, 600 rock though. 600 rock though.
Well, why you let them punk you like that in Florida, bro? Everybody from that Tampa, Orlando area was like, yeah, Jimmy Horn really was like, people was having their way with you.
No.
Yeah.
I ain't even know that.
They was just saying you was weak.
Dang.
You used to get bullied in school. Like, it was
All
like,
that.
What's up with y'all, man? Big team head against you.
No. I'm a reflection of me. I get me. Look good.
Let's work. 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 You got that. You got that. You got that. You got that. Fellas, let's have a great day today. Everything full speed. Let's get it done. No float assignments. We got that? Yes, let's lock in and focus. And you know what we do at the end when we call out. If somebody goes, God forbid, suffer injury, if somebody go down, somebody may get exhausted, we got to know who's coming in. So let's lock in and focus. It's our house, man. Look around. Ain't nobody whooping us in the crib. I don't know what kind of man would let somebody come in his house and whoop him. I don't know where y'all come from, but where I come from, ain't nobody coming in your house. Ain't nobody coming in your street. Ain't nobody coming to your block. Ain't nobody coming to your crib that's gonna whoop you. Understood? You know why? It's personal. 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 Break it down on 3. 3 tone. He bold, man.
Hey, kill me, 2 or 3, 1, 2, 3.
All right, everybody, here we go. I've never done this before, never done a college broadcast. Checking all the levels here, make sure everything is fine. I don't even know if anyone's going to show up. So if you do show up, thank you for coming. I'm going to stay here no matter how many people are watching. Something I want to do, I'm going to do the Jets game on Monday. Of course, the Dolphins tomorrow afternoon. So going to start doing a lot more live broadcasts. Going to do the Colorado Buffaloes. Going to do the Miami Dolphins. Might go into the Notre Dame foray. Going to do a lot more live broadcasts. So anyway, welcome. Thank you for coming. For those of you who have never been here before, never seen my shows, my name is Barry Cunningham. I run a company called Fanfare. It's a little media company that I put together to start talking about football. Been primarily focused on the Miami Dolphins, but this year I've been broadening my horizons and looking at different teams. And obviously the Colorado Buffaloes have just exploded, are just something that I fell in love with. Some people don't like Deion's approach. I absolutely love it. And for the main reason, I watch what those kids say. I watch their eyes, see what they have to say about playing for Coach Prime. And then you see some of the professional players, Michael Irvin, Warren Sapp. It's been just a veritable parade of celebrities that have gone down to Boulder to check out what he's been doing. The guy in the sunglasses in that video was Terrell Owens. T.O. has been down there. So it's just amazing. And now today they're home for their first home game after winning at TCU. I expect this place to just be on fire, just be electric, and it's going to be a good game. Can they pull it out? Who knows? Even Las Vegas at this point, Las Vegas is freaking out with all the different ways that people are betting and trying to understand. I know if they go 2-0, I know if they win today, it's going to be on fire. I mean, some of the biggest videos I've ever posted on my channel, on my small little YouTube channel, have just exploded talking about Deion Sanders. I have had just such an eye-opening experience by broadening myself from the Miami Dolphins to talking about Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes. Thank you all for showing up. And like I said, I don't care how many people show up. This is new to me. I'm not doing this to make money. I'm doing this because I enjoy it and also to have a lot of fun. So in addition to all that, if you guys haven't been here before, what I do is I get a lot of engagement in terms of talking to people I'm not a color commentator. I'm not going to try to announce the game. I'll call it the best I can. I want to do it more like just talk to you guys. The Buffalo is running it onto the field right now. Let me test something, make sure it's working. Want to test the comments. Let's see, make sure. So let me try one. Does it pop up? And boom, it popped up with the wrong thing. It popped up with the Dolphins thing. So anyway, it says, hi Barry, FYI, installed an outdoor antenna, watched the KC Detroit game. It was 13 seconds ahead of the YouTube feed, much better picture quality. We'll try today, during, and tomorrow's Dolphin game. Absolutely. So let me go ahead and try and see if I can't fix this thing for the next comment. Hold on. Maybe it'll do it on the fly. Let me see. Let me try. What time is Kirk says here. Boom. Okay, I got it fixed. All right, kickoff in Boulder. Imminently. Says 4 minutes and 5 seconds to click kickoff. I'm watching it on the screen. Just so everybody knows who comes in here, not allowed to actually show the actual game. I can talk along with it. I can talk with you guys who make comments. I can't show the game. YouTube will shut you down if you infringe upon that. So if you're watching it on screen, that's fine. I'll be talking along. Deion's leading the Buffaloes out onto the field right now. And yes, he is running out on the field with his bad feet and everything. So I don't think he would have missed this for the world. I think he would have had to have been on crutches or in a wheelchair not to run out there. So, by the way, Kirk, I love your avatar. That's so cool. So I do have my comments working. Got everything else working. Let's see here. What else we got to say? You didn't get this, Charles. They didn't show that for you guys. Yeah, I got to see them run out on the field. The whole team, the place is just, you know what's funny? As I'm looking at the stands, there looks like there's as many Nebraska fans in that audience as there are Colorado fans. I see a sea of red, lots of red out there. So one of the things I noticed is that it's pretty crazy that this was the most expensive ticket in all of football this weekend. $400 to $1,000 a ticket to see Colorado play Nebraska. That's incredible. All right, Charles. Yeah, they did. They showed it, so I was able to see it. What time's kickoff? 4 minutes. Thank you, Nursey Pie. She says she throws up some hearts and stuff there. Kaka, thanks for the good evening. Evening. Where are you located? Where's evening? And here's Anthony, what are you saying? Anthony Akana, mahalo. Hey, if you're over in Hawaii, hope it's not in Maui. Hope if you've got relatives in Maui that everything is okay. Pablo, my friend, what's going on, brother? Pablo says, I have a good feeling for Prime today. Nebraska has always had issues with teams that have a good passing game. CU has a very balanced attack. Now, everyone's been talking about Deion. Nebraska's got a new coach as well. Nebraska's new coach, Matt Rule, was formerly the coach at the Carolina Panthers. He got fired. He got a job at Nebraska. He also used to coach college at Temple and I think East Carolina. So he's new as well. So all the focus obviously has been on Deion Sanders, but Matt Rule, he lost his opener, and now he's trying to rebound this Nebraska team, which has just had a horrible last couple of years. I mean, the whole thing with Scott Frost and him getting fired, so now Matt Rule, so don't know what's going on. Hey, Tom, yeah, it says 1 minute to go. The scoreboard is up. Let me make sure that I have that working as well, doing my first college thing here. Let's see, is the scoreboard, there's a scoreboard. I got to move the Buffalo head over a little bit, and then we'll be ready to go. Buffalo head. Hold on. Where's the Buffalo head? Okay, let me move him over. Ralphie, boom, there we go. We're man, I got this going 5x5, even better than with some of the Dolphins games. I got to move that over and center it. That's all I got to do. Let me get that. General positioning, main, pan. Boom, there we go. So we got the scoreboard up. You can hear me. Everything's going fine. And we're just a minute or so away from kickoff. So Let me take another. Wow, dude. You're in Thailand. Absolutely. Thank you very much. Kaka it's 11 p.m. in Thailand. Dolphin game tomorrow at 3:30 a.m. or 3:30 a.m. his day. He's already going to be going into the next day. So, wow, thanks, brother, for tuning in. 11 o'clock at night. All right, so here we go. We're getting ready to go with the kickoff. Yeah, there's a lot of people from Nebraska there. A lot of people in red. So Colorado is taking the field. I guess they made kickoff. Looks like they're wearing a black shirt with white pants. And looks like Nebraska will be in white shirt with red pants. So almost ready for kickoff. Pretty exciting that Colorado has become the story in college football. So Colorado is kicking off. And here we go. Tom, you must be ahead. You said kickoff 1st and 10. Balls kicked towards the end zone. Now, you guys got to know, boom, okay, they're out to about the 22. You guys know I don't know the roster here, so I'm going to be calling positions. So if I see something, I'll say the wide receiver, the quarterback. Quarterback name is Jeff Sims, so I get to know him because they put him on the screen. This is for Nebraska. Nebraska has the ball at the 26-yard line. Here we go. Let's see if the defense, last week's defense, Colorado's defense, didn't seem to keep up with the offense last week. They gave up 42 points. So here we go, 1st and 10, first play of the game. Everything is up and working. And it's a handoff, goes for about 1 or 2 yards, maybe that. One of the things that Deion expressed after last week's game was that the defense had to get better, obviously, and especially on the defensive line. A lot of new guys. As you know, 80-plus new players on this team between transfers and, portal kids and new recruits. All right, so it's 2nd, and it looks like it's going to be about 2nd and 8. They're calling it 2nd and 7 on TV. You got a guy in motion. Snap. Oh, he tried to do a play action and went nowhere. And, wow, looks like a broken play. Like I said, Nebraska is working with the new coach as well, which means if they have a new coach, they have a new offensive coordinator, and they have a whole new system as well. So you would expect that maybe they would run into some problems as with a new coaching staff. Anthony says the color scheme for Nebraska doesn't bode well. Red, white. All right, so we got 3rd and long here. I'd say it'd be 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7. First big test for the Colorado Buffaloes. Obviously, you got Travis Hunter playing both ways again. He's out there. What just happened? Did I lose my feed? Can you guys still hear me? Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. My feed is still running, but the game seems to have stopped. Can you guys still hear me? What the hell happened here? Check 1, check 2. All right, so if you can hear me, leave a comment. It looks like I lost the feed from YouTube TV. Check 1, check 2. Am I still on? Let me check on my phone. Okay, you can hear me. I can't see the game, so I can't. I'm going to have to restart my browser. Something happened with the YouTube TV issue here. Give me a couple of seconds. My Google shut down. All right. Let me just go ahead and reopen that in a second. All right, Tom, you're going to have to tell me what just happened because my browser from Google just shut down. I've got to reopen it here real quick so I can get back into the game and see what the heck is going on. But that was very weird. All right, so Tom, tell me what happened. I'm going to restore. Going to have to log back in. That was really, really weird. So give me a second as I log back into YouTube TV. Hopefully that won't happen again. First and 10 from the 31. Who's got the ball? All right, so I'm still here. Second and 11 now. Man, this sucks. I hate when YouTube TV does this kind of crap, especially Google. All right, so I'm getting ready to sign back in so I can be back in with you guys. I can't see anything. Long pass over the middle. You're saying, hold on. I'm still here. I'm just trying to log in, get back into the game, and check your phone. Man, I don't know why they locked me out. Bear with me as I'm getting this together. I got nothing here. Come on. I'm not bailing on you guys, but YouTube bailed on me. Yes, it's me. Go ahead and turn that back on. You're signed in, not now. All right, so there's a commercial on the field. It gives me time to get back in here. Okay, hold on. All right, so I'm back live, finally. It took a second. I'm sorry about that. Live TV, streaming. I have no idea what caused that problem. Come on. It's definitely not me. So it looks like YouTube TV is having a problem. So Nebraska is driving, you're saying. This is really weird. Better not happen during the Dolphins game. That's all I got to say. All right, I'm back on. I'm looking at a commercial, so we're back up. Finally. I hate that kind of stuff. Sorry about that. Extremely sorry about that. All right, so there's timeout out on the field, Tom says, and there's a commercial. I got progressive.com as a commercial, so all right, we're running again. Hopefully that won't happen again. Yep. So it looks like, yeah, everything's back up. No, I'm not watching Notre Dame. I didn't change the channel. Don't worry about that. I'm logged in. That's just too weird. All right, I logged in. Everything is back up. I'm still connected. It was YouTube that went down. You got a Mazda commercial? I have a Dr. Pepper commercial going. All right, so I can take a few comments while we're waiting here. Well, this is kind of rough. He said Shiloh wouldn't be on that team if his name wasn't Sanders. Did he just blow coverage on something? 3rd and 8, they stopped the run. Are you back into the game, Tom? Let me know, because I still see a commercial. And no, I did not tune into the Notre Dame game. And don't tell me the score, because I have that taping so I can watch that later. So, no, don't do it. Don't. 3rd and 10. Tom, you say it's 3rd and 10. Are you back from a commercial? Because I still see a commercial running. I see a commercial for Special Forces, and we should be back to the game right now. Yep, back in the game. All right, 10:53. Time is correct. Everything. Nebraska's down to, they could have had that tackle in the backfield, and now he got tackled. So this is the opening drive still. Colorado hasn't been able to stop him yet, but here's a big play, 3rd and 10. Tom, what are you watching that's got you so far ahead? Because I'm in real time right now. All right, 3rd and 10 I have. Okay. Tom's already blowing it for us, so we should just sit there and let Tom do this. So here's the snap. He's in a shotgun. He fumbled the snap as Colorado's going to recover it on about the 35-yard line. And first big break of the game there. First big break of the game. I do have a soundbite for that because we play it during the Dolphins game all the time. And it's this one.
Don't beat yourself. Don't beat yourself.
Yep, don't beat yourself. Goes for college as well as for the pros. All right, so now we get to see the show. We get to see Travis Hunter and Deion Sanders. If you guys haven't,
come on, show some love and click that like button.
All right, 1st and 10. He's in a shotgun looking to throw it. 3 guys up to the top. Quick pass down underneath. Let's see. For about 3 or 4 yards, so it's going to be 2nd. Tom already says it's 3rd and 6. Dude, you're killing me with your advanced timing here with watching it on the antenna. I feel like I'm watching a repeat because you tell me what the story is already. Because on that play, they tried a running play that went absolutely nowhere. Tom Stockel, you're killing me. You're absolutely killing me. Calling these plays in advance. Okay, I'm going to just say what's on TV and not say what Tom's watching. It's 3rd and 6. They're on about the 39-yard line. Shadora's back in a shotgun, empty backfield, no one around him. There's Sanders looking to throw. He's got over the middle. No, Tom, that's okay. That's okay. I didn't go down. That was YouTube TV crap to bed. All right, so it's a 1st down on my TV. Tom's probably at 3rd down by now. 1st down at about the 49-yard line. Back to pass again. He's looking deep. He's running out of the pocket. He's not going to get much. He's not going to get much at all. He slid down for about a 1 or 2 yard gain. It should have been a late hit. That should have been a late hit. Oh, there it is. He got the flag. Oh, no, they're going to call holding? All right, so it looks like the Colorado left tackle or right tackle got called for a personal foul or something. Man, those guys are huge, absolutely huge. One guy's like 6'8", the other 6'9". So they got unsportsmanlike conduct on Colorado. It's going to push him back 15 yards. And with that, you're going to get this again, bud.
Don't beat yourself. Don't beat yourself.
You can't get caught doing that kind of crap. And then what's really interesting is when he got called for the penalty, how many people from from Nebraska were cheering. It seems like there's more Nebraska fans in the audience than there are Colorado fans. So now you're back. It's 2nd and 24. You're off schedule. You've taken the offense, basically away from what you were doing. Tom says, send him to San Diego after the game. Seriously. You mean Los Angeles? Talking about Teron Armstead not being around, obviously, that's absolutely sucks. All right, so here we go on my timing. It's going to be 2nd and 24. He's back to pass, looking deep, good rush, evades it. Nice completion over the middle for about 10 or 12 yards. So it's going to be 3rd and 10 or 3rd and 12. Would have been a 1st down except for the penalty. So you got the penalty yardage back, but now you're back to the original line of scrimmage and it's 3rd and 10. That's why don't beat yourself. You can't be stupid out there. I'm sure Deion's going to let him know about that. You can't do that kind of stuff. All right, 3rd and 10, back to pass. He's getting out of the pocket. He's looking. He's got... What a throw. He threw, of course, it's that man, Travis Hunter. Unbelievable. Travis Hunter and Shedeur have such a relationship. The way he rolled out of the pocket and then he threw a friggin' bullet, an absolute dart to Travis Hunter for a first down. Unbelievable. Those two guys working together. All right, up the middle for about 5 or 6. That's what I want to see. Deion Sanders is going to get his yardage if this guy can run. If this little halfback can get out there in space and make some things happen, yeah. He does, Tom, you're right. He's getting a lot of time to throw. 2nd and 5. There he goes back, just sitting back there. Oh, wide open. He missed the throw. Wow, wide open. He had a wide open receiver coming in across the middle, and he missed the throw. So now you're back to another 3rd down. It's viable. I mean, third and 10, I believe it is. 3rd and 5. What is it? Yeah, 3rd and 5 after the run earlier. What's up, Pablo? We still got a 0-0 game with 10 minutes in the first. All right, back to pass. He's got plenty of time again. Got to threw a really crappy pass. 4th and 5. Be interesting to see if Deion goes for it here. Really crappy throw by Deion Sanders on that one. He's going to go for it. 4th and 5, 6:28 left in the first quarter. Let's see what happens. Oh, he got him to jump. Free play. Oh, they called it. I don't know why they killed the play like that. They killed the play, but anyway, it's going to result in a first down. He got him to jump. I don't know if Shedeur got it or if the kid on Nebraska just jumped on his own, but in any event, it's going to be a first down on this play. No, it's an offside, but they shouldn't have blown it dead. Refs are doing that shit more and more now these days. That should have been a free play, unless he made contact. Yeah. It should have been a free shot. They took that away from Shedeur and Deion. All right, 1st and 10 from the 31. Now Colorado's on a drive after Nebraska was on a drive, but blew theirs with a fumble. Well, look how far, if you guys are watching this game, they're playing at least 10 yards off the ball. I mean, off their wide receivers. Way off. So that time, off the snap, Nebraska got a ton of pressure in on the quarterback, and Shedeur had to throw it away. So far, we've been seeing some pretty sloppy football. They're going to call intentional grounding on that. Again, I'll play it again here, but played it 4 times.
Don't beat yourself. Don't beat yourself.
So far here in the first quarter. Oh, really? Completely missed the block. Ugh. Yeah, that was grounding. That was a good call. Now you're back off schedule again, 2nd 25. If you're a defensive coach, you know they're going to try and throw. Man, take yourself out of that. Back to pass. Now he's going to run. Plenty of room. Wow, he probably got 16 or 17 yards on that play. Guy's got wheels. There's another quarterback I wish had wheels, but doesn't have wheels like that. Wow. And he made it look easy how fast he got out in space. So easy. I mean, there's nobody back there. So now you went from a 2nd and 25 down to a 3rd and 9. It's manageable. So somebody called timeout. I'm not sure who did. All right, so far in the first quarter here, 5 minutes left. Hasn't been much to talk about. Some penalties, some bad plays, some busted plays. one team, Nebraska, has had a turnover, but they're kids. These are young kids playing on a big stage, playing at home, playing in front of the crowd that they haven't had in Colorado, in Boulder, for a long time. So I would expect there'd be a lot of nerves here in the first quarter. Same thing for Nebraska, coming off a loss. You want to establish yourself here on an away game. So everything pretty much is what these two coaches probably would have expected. Now you got to settle them down. I don't know who called the timeout, but go ahead and settle your players down. Get them ready to play the game. A lot of mistakes early. Hey, even the pros do that crap. You know what I mean? We're gonna see mistakes. Those of you guys who are watching the Miami Dolphins with me tomorrow, you're gonna see a bunch of mistakes tomorrow as well. Especially with left tackle Teron Armstead not being out. I bet you we see some holding penalties. I bet you we see some procedural penalties, but that's to be expected. Hey William, how you doing? Thanks for letting me know that they didn't let us know. So that was a Nebraska timeout, everybody. Nebraska called the timeout, so they probably didn't like what the lineup was going to be on that play, which then would make it smart if you had to adjust the defense. Again, you're playing with kids out here. Did any of you guys think before the season that Colorado would be this way? I didn't. I mean, I knew he would probably bring in some changes. I had no idea that Travis Hunter was the kind of player he was. Definitely didn't know that his son was that kind of a quarterback. So I was quite surprised. Very surprised. Hey, Tom. Tom says he just spotted Michael Irvin on the sideline. He was there last week as well. And he also has, I don't know if you saw my video, but he also did a pep talk at one of the practices. In addition to that, as I mentioned earlier, Terrell Owens is there. There's a bunch of former NFL players on the sideline pumping these kids up. You don't see that with a whole lot of programs, mostly because a lot of coaches don't want that stuff. You see it in Miami, but by the way, talking about college football, so Pat McAfee announced today that they're going to have Nick Saban on his show every Thursday. You notice that some of these college coaches are now looking to become more visible. I'll talk about that in a second here. 3rd and 9. Here's a snap. Another penalty. What do we got here? Procedure, probably. Yep, they're moving back. So, man, another penalty. Don't beat yourself. Keep saying it. Anyway, now you're going to see Nick Saban become more prominent and be out there and do a lot more stuff on social media and get on television. They realize at this point that they got to do something. Otherwise, Deion's just going to suck the air out of college football. All right. Remember when Nick Saban never heard of Alabama? Yeah, we'll talk about that. All right, 3rd and 15. Shadur is back in shotgun, empty backfield. He's looking across the middle and incomplete, so they're going to have to punt this time. So 4th and 15. Let's see. I thought that prime time would bring it, but that it would take longer to produce. Yeah, I did too. I didn't think that they would be able to turn it around that fast. Not at all. Let's see. So Nick Saban. So you've been a Dolphins fans for a long time, so you know about Nick Saban taking off and going up to Alabama. You're still hurt from it. Still hurting from it. Hey George, thanks for tuning in. First time watching a college game here, but thank you very much for tuning in. All right, there's a punt. He's trying to pin him down deep. Let's see where this thing goes. It's going to be a touchback. All right, so kind of an uneventful first quarter, kind of a boring first quarter thus far. Teams just it's just not on point. Neither team at this point. Wow. So you've been a Dolphins fans even before, 72 they won a Super Bowl. So 1970, you were there before the Super Bowl. Awesome. Very awesome. Hey, George. I'm glad you weren't here earlier because I'm sitting here trying to do some stuff and talk, and all of a sudden, boom, out goes the YouTube feed. Just completely dropped my YouTube TV feed. But now I'm back up, so that's cool. So those of you that are Dolphins fans that will be watching tomorrow, tell me what you think about Teron Armstead. I'd love to hear some comments about Teron Armstead. I'll tell you mine. My comments about Teron Armstead are they should have known that. There's nothing that snuck up on anybody about Teron Armstead. Teron Armstead hasn't. Everyone talks about if Tua can complete a season. If Teron Armstead can complete a season, might be as big a question. Man, I just don't get it. Guy's been hurt all the time. Anthony, are you talking about the Colorado defense or Nebraska defense or either one? Because I think it may be a defensive thing that turns this thing around. It might be. Let's see. Javier. Hey, Javier. How you doing, man? It's nice to see some of you guys around. Without Teron, Tua will get killed. Thanks for keeping it 100%, Barry. It's so funny because when I talked about Teron Armstead, I made videos about it going, guys, this ain't going to happen. I used to get flamed by everybody, and now here he is, first game of the season. He's not going to be there. And now you're going to bring in two understudies who you got a good Joey Bosa and Khalil Mack. Are you kidding me? 2 edge rushers like that? 2 of them? You better have that running game on point tomorrow. Better have it on point. If the Dolphins don't run tomorrow, they're in big, deep trouble. Deep trouble. But hey, I could be wrong. They get the big bucks for that. I think that without George, without Teron Armstead, and you're already facing 2 huge pass rushers, yeah, you're in trouble if you're not going to get the ball, get the running game going. All right, so first down, Nebraska's got looks like this is probably going to be a run to, there it is, yep, to the right side. Guy bounces out twice, poor tackling, and finally got taken down for about a 2 or 3 yard. That's just cold. That's just cold, Tom. Mark Knopfler and talking about Teron Armstead, money for nothing. 2.3 seconds to throw. You're exactly right. Tomorrow, 2.3, might be less. All right. All right, 2nd and 7. He's in a shotgun. Nebraska's quarterback, play action. He just gets rid of it. And did he complete it? Nope. And no penalty. So that's going to be 3rd and 7. He came up with a big face full of dirt, but no completion. Nebraska's win probability on ESPN dropped from 62 to 52%. I could see that after what happened last week. After seeing what happened last week for both teams. Both teams caused that to drop. All right, 3rd and 7. Obviously, this is a throwing down. Better not throw at Travis Hunter. All right, back to throw. He's looking, plenty of time. Threw it under. So they're going to have to punt now. Yeah, I was thinking that Tonkat, that field looks really... the field is already kind of tore up. Absolutely. If I was 2, I would fall all over in the tunnel. Not even take the field. Better hand it off. My key to the game tomorrow is Alec Ingold, because Alec Ingold getting some quick outlet passes is going to be the key to the Miami game. All right, so we got a punt. And it's going to be, he's still running. He's going to have the ball. Well, they're going to have really good field position. It's going to be 1st and 10 from about the 42 yards. They're cutting to a commercial, which means we can talk some more. So this game is running. Not really much to talk about. If you guys are talking about tomorrow, some of you guys are Dolphins fans. Yeah, I'm going to watch for Alec Ingold tomorrow. I think Alec Ingold is going to be really important for two reasons. One, for blocking. Got to have some extra help back there. I think he's going to be on the field a lot. And then number two, as a relief valve for Tua to dump it off to. So that's my idea. So I did a video yesterday on all these different signings and everything. And then with, just 250, 260. Joe Burrow getting all that money, $53 million a year. Just stupid money. And then Tua gets the option contract for 23. What does that tell you? And I had some people mad at me because when I said that, and I'm like, if you thought he was the man, like these other guys did, Jalen Hurts gets paid, Justin Herbert gets paid, Joe Burrow gets paid. Tua, we're gonna have to see what happens, and people don't like hearing that. Javier, you're absolutely right. The team is great, except the usual no offensive line ever. Why? I can't tell you. If all of us, we've talked about it in many games, if all of us are talking about this stuff, if we're all can see it, and you get guys getting paid millions of dollars who just said, I think you guys are worried about it more than we are. Well, tomorrow we're going to find out. We're going to find out tomorrow whether or not we should indeed be worried about it and whether he should be worried about it. Because unless they find a way to block those two edge rushers, and maybe they are going to just run more, maybe those guys are more suited for run. They did look strong in terms of blocking for the run. Maybe that's the key. What's up, Killa? No, Tua is not gone yet. Damn, you're quick. What am I quick about? I'm not giving up on anybody. I just can't wait to see what happens tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, this would be no. Don't put Greer on the offensive line. Put him back there and make him be the fullback to block for Tua. That's what they should do. What's up, William? So they don't have the health issues that Tua has. I think that's a good payday due his past injuries. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for being objective. Very objective. All right, 3:57. Back to the game. First quarter still. Travis Hunter split out left. Actually, right. Man, they're playing way off. 10-yard cushion. Offensive line's not doing a good job. He's got almost no time to throw. So it's 2nd and 5. All right, so it's 2nd and 5, 3:38 left in the first quarter. Inside handoff goes for a nice push, maybe 3 or 4 yards. So it's going to be 3rd and 1 or 2. 3rd and 1 or 2. Yep. I'd do it again. I would just push. Damn, Tom, you're at 244. You're way ahead. All right. 3rd and 2, man in motion. Here's a snap. Looks like a quick screen. Nope, not going to go anywhere. So it's going to be 4th down. Is he going to go for it again? Man. 4th and 5th. 4th and 5. I'm not sure if they're going to go for it, but number 42 just broke that play up. Offensive line just didn't get to him. You blew that. Looks like they're going to go for it. Yeah, George, I think YouTube must put things on a delay. I'm not sure why. Maybe because of this. But what's up, California? Going to take some comments here in a second. Some things I want to talk to you guys about. All right, so 4th and 5. They are going to go for it. Don't tell me if you guys know what's going to happen. No, they're going to kick it. So I don't want to see a punt. Penalties. Missed assignments, dropped passes, college football. It is what it is. Nobody has really shown like they want this game yet. Here's a kick. All right, so they're going to have the ball tonight. So, good morning to you, California, out from California. Kaka says tomorrow the blame won't go on to it. No, it never does. It never does. Now, Tom, this is a good question or a good statement. Just compare how Miami was built versus how Detroit was built. A much better plan. Absolutely. You know how I feel about the offensive line. As soon as the Detroit Chiefs game started, I saw what that offensive line did. They spent and they invested in the offensive line, and it paid off big, really big. It pissed me off actually seeing how well they did in just a few couple of years. All right, Nebraska's got the ball, 1st and 10, 2:45, 2:19 or so it says on the screen. He hands it off, breaks through for about 7 yards on that play. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, they better be. Absolutely better be jacked up. All right, so 2nd and 4. I don't know why the ref is holding the clock. I hate when the refs do that. Colorado calls a timeout. All right. Yeah, Detroit absolutely dictated the conditions of that game. Absolutely. When your offensive line is playing like that, you do control things. And what I was surprised at was that Kansas City's offensive line, it also shows you how much Travis Kelce, everybody talks about him being a receiver. It also tells you how much he's involved in their blocking schemes for the run as well. Because you saw how many times that they even Patrick Mahomes had to run for his life. But yeah, that was a crazy game. Absolutely was a crazy game. But you know what? I called it. I don't make predictions. I just went, hey, once I saw the offensive line that they built up, I'm like, they got a shot. Especially when I saw Travis Kelce wasn't playing. And I bet you they give Chris Jones a big contract after what they saw. All right, 2nd and 4. Colorado shows blitz. They back off. He changes the play. Shows blitz again. They're coming. And handoff, and he's going to make the 1st down with a run off to the left-hand side. Mahomes did make some big plays. Absolutely. He made Kadarius, what's the guy's name? Kadarius Toney. Kadarius Toney was awful. Absolutely awful. Brick hands. Just, you can't drop those kind of passes. I bet you they miss, what's his name? Last year they tried to pretend that they didn't miss Tyreek, but you could see Tyreek ain't dropping those kind of passes. All right, 1st and 10 from the, let's see, about the 22-yard line. And handoff again. Guy breaks through for about 3 or 4 yards. What's up, Anthony? One does not make a point without an offensive line, so now new play calling. I don't know. I mean, I would run the ball. Hold on, I'll come back to that. 2nd and 7. Colorado does look pumped up, George, but they got to make a stop. Being pumped up doesn't mean shit if you can't make a stop. So now we got another penalty. We have a penalty against against Nebraska this time. So maybe the noise got to them, but I think it's going to have a legal procedure. So whoever can get their shit together is probably going to win this game. At this point, between miscues and missed assignments and missed blocks and penalties, whoever gets their shit together is probably going to win this game. So at the end of the quarter in 59 seconds, I would get these guys together and go, wake the hell up. Wake up. All right, so now it's 2nd and 12. You're out of schedule here. It's back to pass. And, that should have been a holding flag. That should have been holding. Yep, I see the flag. See, I wonder if you guys saw that as well. It's funny. When I watch a game, I always watch the game from the line of scrimmage first. And then my eyes will shift if the line of scrimmage is clean. So you can see right away, if you're focusing on the line, you can always see where the penalties are, even the ones that aren't called. That one was so blatant, it was scary. And so when I'm watching, I watch the line of scrimmage first, and then once it goes beyond the line of scrimmage, because you can't really see the play develop with the wide receivers anyway, the cameras are focused in the middle of the field, so I watch the linebackers after the line play, and you can usually pick things up there. So now we're going to be 3rd and 12. Nebraska's now backed up in their own end, back to about the, let's see here. Unbelievable. So you're down here on your own your own 20-yard line, man in motion, empty backfield. And there's the snap. He's got time to throw. You got a guy in open field. Nice play, and they take him down. All right, so it's going to be 4th and 6 from about the 24. The period is probably going to end, but good defense. Good defense. All right, so there was a comment here I want to go back to. This is from Anthony earlier, a couple minutes ago. It says, one does not make a point without a line, so what about the new play calling? So you guys saw the video, excuse me, you saw the video where Tua talked to the press and was talking to them about the play calling and how the plays were called and how long it was. And to me, it seemed like some sort of a humble brag, because I don't need to know how long it takes you to have a call. You get paid $23 million to make sure the call is correct. Mike McDaniel, I don't know how much you get paid, but you get paid millions of dollars to make sure the call gets in. So if Tua has a problem and he's admitting, hey, it's really complicated, if your quarterback is saying the calls are complicated, if that has been a problem last year and it sounds like it might be a problem this year, change the damn play calls. It's really that simple. You've got to get that play into the huddle. You got to break that huddle with hopefully 10 seconds at least remaining on the play clock. Then Tua's got to call it out. And you're telling me that there's a problem because the play calls are so long that Tua had to, try to tell you guys, bear with me. Here's what I have to do. Well, go back to the problem. Go back to the symptoms. Fix that. Fix the play calls, the verbiage. It's too damn much. Your entire, what do you call it? The way you call your plays, the timing of your plays, the jargon. Obviously, it's too much. And if we see those kind of things tomorrow, that's where the play calling has to change. Because if he gets to the line of scrimmage and he's not out there, watch the game tomorrow. If he gets out there and he doesn't have the naming convention, was the word I was going to say. If he doesn't have that naming convention down where he can get to the line of scrimmage within 10 seconds and be able to call everything out, that's going to be a problem. Going to be a problem, just telling you. Absolutely, Tom. Got to keep it simple, especially with all the guys you have on your team. Call one call for the line, one call for the formation, one call for the motion, and then the receiver routes. That's it. I hope not. Tua is still trying to learn the playbook from his first season. Please, no. Please, dear God, tell me that's not the case. What's my take on Pickett? Personally, I think that Kenny Pickett has star potential. And I think he has star potential that'll help him. Two things. George Pickens will catch anything you throw at him, so it's going to make him look better. And Mike Tomlin is one hell of a coach. I'm not saying that Mike McDaniel isn't. There's no way I would say that. But Mike Tomlin has shown he can coach his ass off, and he's been there. Do you know, I think he's like one of the only coaches to never have a losing record while he's been head coach. So I think Kenny, as we're showing Kenny Pickett right now, I think Kenny Pickett has a chance to be a star in this league. Prime in a commercial with Nick Saban. Hey, Taylor, how are you? We need to see the game. You talking about this game or are you talking about tomorrow's game? But, yeah. George says, how about play action? Would that help Tua? Absolutely. Play action absolutely will help Tua because with Khalil Mack and Joey Bosa out there, come flying in, the more play action and running game you can get going, the less they're going to be able to pin their ears back and just come after you. That makes a huge difference in terms of getting some time. And also, it helps the offensive line. If I can catch you back on your heels, I can pummel you. It makes it so much easier than trying to come back and block for, Joey Bosa or Khalil Mack. If they're not sure whether it's a run or a pass, that gives me an advantage as an offensive lineman. All right, so I think we got a punt coming up here at the start of the second quarter. Yeah, we do. All right, so yep, they're getting ready to punt. Let's see what happens. Good snap. Punt is off. It's down to about the 34, 35 yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. 42. I hate when they do those. What's up, Mr. C? Good morning. It's afternoon here. It's 1 o'clock. Tom Stockel says they're spying the cornerback taking the easy yards away. Now, if they're spying the quarterback, that's something that you can make an adjustment to at halftime. Very simple. Very simple to do. At that point, you better start running more and then doing your own play action as well. All right, 1st and 10. Yep. He got taken down. What you say? Can Miami defensive line play both ways? That's pretty funny. Hey, I'm going to be interested to see Christian Wilkins tomorrow. I mean, remember, he doesn't have that contract yet. I just hope he doesn't get hurt. All right, 2nd and 12. Both teams look like crap. Here's a throw. Wide open. Who was that? Number 10. All right, so that's about 5 or 6, so it's going to be 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3. Yeah, Mr. C, I'm serious. I mean, you're shafting Christian Wilkins saying, hey, listen, we're not even going to talk about a contract till the end of the season. We want to see how you can do. I think Christian Wilkins has proved himself beyond what they're trying to say to him. Right, 3rd and 3. Let's see, he's back to pass. Wow, he's getting rushed hard. Incomplete. He looks like shit. Guy looked like Superman last week. Looks like shit man this week. This is pretty bad. Oop, we got a flag. Oh, what's this going to be? Probably roughing the passer. The guy was chasing Deion Sanders, and I just wonder if he got too close to him. He breathed on a quarterback. Wow, now you got unsportsmanlike conduct. You just gave him 15 yards in Nebraska after you stopped the play. Yeah, that's the kind of shit. What did we used to say? We've been saying it. Let's say.
Don't beat yourself. Don't beat your...
Yeah, don't beat yourself. Oh. Well, he got a penalty on the bench. That was pretty good. Yeah, 7 for 12 for 50 yards ain't going to get it done against Nebraska. So I wonder how they're confusing him. All right, 1st down. Oh, he's throwing deep. No. Now, this isn't TCU we're playing against today, man, so it ain't working. So Deion's going to have to change some stuff up at halftime. Hopefully his offensive coordinator is looking and saying what he needs to do. Yeah, George, that was Travis Hunter over the sideline there. All right, 2nd and 10. Very interesting. They're playing very close. No, he's not getting any blocking. This looks like a high school game, man. Today, it looks like crap. So all the accolades, all of everything, people talking about him. Now, this is where I think somebody like Deion Sanders, a new coach, has to realize at this point your game plan isn't working. At this point, your game plan can't compete against the rush that Nebraska is doing. So you're going to have to change things up. You're really going to have to have him get rid of the ball quicker and also get your running game going. They haven't been using the running game at all. And probably because you've been 3rd and 10, 3rd and 12, nobody open. Throw the ball, you're going to get crushed. What are you doing back there, bro? Throw the ball or get rid of it. Wow. Wow. That was awful. That was awful. Yeah, man, that. Whatever game plan he had for last week, if he tried to run it this week, yeah, you're right. They need to run the ball. Absolutely. This is horrible. Maybe Feinbaum spiked the Gatorade. Well, that's the thing is what's going to happen based on what you've seen here in the first half is they're going to be talking about this and saying it was a fluke. You just got lucky. Everything if he doesn't turn this around. So the only good thing about this game is that both teams look like crap. Everybody tuned in to see what Colorado was going to do. They haven't done shit. They haven't done anything. So a lot of stuff has to be turned around. Yeah, I heard him mention Fran Tarkenton. Wow. Let me ask you a question, Tom. How many people you know watching this game even know who Fran Tarkenton was? I mean, he dated himself by using that reference. But Fran Tarkenton, man, you're going back to early 70s, mid 70s with the quarterback for the Giants and the Minnesota Vikings. I'll always think of him as a New York Giant quarterback because I grew up in Connecticut watching Fran Tarkenton, so that should be different. California says that should be a lesson not to jump the gun before they prove anything. Got to prove it. You got to prove it. Yeah. But see, the problem was there's a difference between a scrambler and a running quarterback. I don't know if I'm going to date myself. I don't know if you guys remember back in the day, Chicago Bears had a quarterback named Bobby Douglas. Bobby Douglas was a running quarterback way back before Vic and everybody else. Bobby Douglas would run the ball. Fran Tarkenton didn't want to run the ball. He just wanted to buy time until he could get somebody open. And that's a difference. I mean, what was the guy's receiver's name? All right, Tom, you're older. You're going to remember this. Homer Jones. That was his name. Homer Jones was the receiver that Fran Tarkenton used to hit all the time. Wow, I feel old. Yeah, Tom Taco said, yeah, they write a book, Bad Football Made Easy. Yeah, this is pretty bad. Pretty bad. Dork Dad. Dork Dad? People are watching Yorktown History of the Vikings. Gosh. Yeah, he did that would be a huge trivia question. Who was the first quarterback to rush for 1,000 yards? And I bet you most of the kids these days, most people would have no idea without Google who that was. And he didn't slide. Back in the day, he did not slide to try and get away from you. He would just take you on and try to run you over. He used to love watching him play. Too bad. I mean, he was great. Fran was on That's Incredible TV show. I don't remember that. I should, but I don't remember that. All right, so you're saying Bobby Douglas scored a touchdown in the first Monday night game versus the Jets. Wow. Wow, you went old school. You pulled that one out. All right, so first down. I guess they're going to be way back. First down from the 9-yard line. Nebraska's under center. This is different. He runs, busts through, and might go. Busted it for like 35 yards. 26 yards they're calling it. Huge hole. Huge hole. Boom. Kicked out. Huge hole. All right, so they're not playing well at all on offense or defense at this point. Maybe they are overmatched against a team like Nebraska. We shall see. Here's the inside handoff. That time they stopped them for basically no game. So it's 2nd and 10. So they're talking about Matt Rule right now and how he basically is the same as Deion. He's got a completely different team that he's running right now as well. You can see it, that's for sure. Okay, so it's 2nd and 10 from about the 35. He's running down the quarterback. Oh, he just ran away from him. Throw. No, did he call that a reception? Ooh, they're calling that a reception in front of Deion Sanders. I don't know how he kept a foot down. Let me see. Yeah, he did. He caught that ball. Nice catch. So they're moving again. It's 1st and 10. They're on the other side of the 50. I guess they're going to review it, but that looked like a catch to me. Yeah, they're going to see when he had possession and where his feet are. Yeah, his knee's down. Yeah, he's in. He's got that knee down for sure. Tom, I have to agree with you at this point. Colorado is wearing down a bit. Yeah. Yeah, nice catch. Nice catch by the kid. Yeah, he kept his. That's a good catch. That should be an easy review. In regards to Colorado wearing down, not sure if they're wearing down. I mean, we're talking the second game of the season. You're at home. You're only in the beginning of the second quarter. I don't think it's wearing down as much as wearing off. And what I mean by that is now you've gone through a week of accolades and television interviews and celebrities, and now you're finding out, hey, you're just not as good as you thought you were. It's wearing off. The potion is wearing off. Now you're going to have to actually play the game. You just can't show up and have the celebrities and everybody else come out there and tell you how great you are. Now that's all worn off. And the thing with it is Nebraska wasn't impressed. They're not impressed with you. Not impressed with your press clippings. They're not impressed with what everybody said. They're right now thinking, we can beat you. So 47, 1st and 10. There's a handoff, a fake inside. Ooh. And the quarterback goes for about 11 or 12 yards. Yeah, defense has been on the field quite a bit, but you're 18 and 19 years old. You're playing in Colorado. You got that high altitude, which, by the way, by now you should be used to, even though most of the kids on their roster aren't from Colorado. You've been practicing at home. I don't know how much it is in terms of getting tired. You're just getting, I wouldn't say beat up. You're getting beat right now. It's still 0-0, so no panic button to hit. But this team from Nebraska is not impressed with you. They're not scared. They're not concerned. They're going to take it to you right now. I don't know what they're checking out now. You guys are going way old school. I totally forget about That's Incredible. Kathy Lee Crosby, Fran Tarkenton, and John Davidson. Yeah, man, I don't even remember that. Don't. Oh, wait a minute, Kathy Lee Crosby. Yes, I do remember it now. Yeah, okay. Hey, Mike says, I've been recruiting Deion for a long time. One day he'll be in the Dolphins organization. Wouldn't that be funny? Wouldn't that be funny? Absolutely, Lionel Judy, you are absolutely correct. 1 week into the season, teams now also have actual game films to study. Yep, absolutely. Notice whose name you haven't heard a lot yet. And you haven't been hearing a lot about Travis Hunter. On offense, Shedeur hasn't had time to throw to him. And on defense, they seem to be just saying, okay, here's what we're going to do. Nothing. We're not going to throw at this guy. We're not going to let Travis Hunter beat us. So maybe that's something that, let's see what the refs call. That's got to be a call. So he's down at the 43, so they're going to pull it back. Yeah, they're starting. The announcer said they're starting to churn. I was just agreeing with him. Bombshell, babe. Kathy Lee Crosby. I forgot about that show. All right, so it's 2nd and 6. And yes, Nebraska is starting to do what Nebraska does. Those big Cornhusker boys start pushing you around. But I'm telling you, they came out right now, and they're not impressed. When I say not impressed, there's no fear or anxiety against going against these Buffaloes at this point. 2nd and 6, man in motion coming across, inside handoff. He breaks it through, and he's free for about 10 or 12 yards. So they're winning the line of scrimmage is one thing. Both sides of the ball. They're harassing Deion Sanders when he goes to throw, and they're beating up on the Colorado defensive line right now, which you would expect from Nebraska. Nice block. Nice block. I always love that Nebraska, Oklahoma, those schools, they love blocking. Block, 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 block. All right, 1st and 10 from the 30. Boom. They can't stop the run on that play, but they're getting big gaps. They're just shredding their defensive front at this point. Again, that's something you're going to have to adjust to at halftime, if you can. Youth nowadays have different motors than baby boomers and Gen X. Practices are so soft compared to previous generations. Absolutely, you're absolutely correct. That is a mouthful right there. We used to hit every single day, and then preseason we would hit 2 and 3 times a day, and now these guys hit maybe once a week, if that, and with the nice fancy padding on the helmet. All right, 2nd and 4. It's a timeout. You know, those nice big cushiony helmets so if you don't get hurt, if you hit your head. What the hell has happened to people? What has happened to coaching and what has happened to football where you got these fluffy helmets and you're running around? Makes me sick. I'm too old. 2nd and 4 from about the 25-yard line, and then they're running again. This time they stop it right at the line of scrimmage. No gain whatsoever. California, I never wore a leather helmet, so I can't say what that was like. But those guys must have been some headbangers back then. Absolutely, the leather helmets. Now you got these nice cushy helmets. Don't want you to get a headbangy during practice. What? All right, 3rd and 5. Big play here for Colorado. They got to stop this. Get these guys off the field. He's in a shotgun, motion coming across. Oh, they fumbled. Gosh, unbelievable.
Yourself. Don't beat yourself.
Unbelievable. He timed the motion, the center snaps it, and it drops off his hands. Luckily, it just bounced right back to him. So there's a drive killer. It's 4th and 7. So you're going to go for a long field goal here. 45-yarder in a hostile environment. Let's see if the snap is good. Snap is good. Kick is up. What more could happen in this game? He hits the upright. It's still 0-0. Good gosh. Whew. Wow. I can't believe that. Boom. He hit it. Wow. When you say interested to see how my guy is going to do playing both ways, you're talking about Travis Hunter? Yeah, I wonder. They got to break him free pretty soon here. Tom says it's the same at work. Also, hard finding people willing to put in the effort to show initiative. Man, ain't that the truth? I remember a few years back, my wife and I were in my office, and she comes walking in and hands me this, or actually printed it out, this article where the people were giving people nap time at the office. Actually giving people nap time and a place to sleep at the office. Crazy. Line of Judah, good observation here. Colorado will need to adjust to win this game. Nebraska's taking away things they like to do from game one. Absolutely, definitely. And that just doesn't go for Colorado. From what we've seen thus far, both teams are going to have to make some serious adjustments. Nebraska keeps self-imploding, and Colorado can't get going. I didn't mean that to be a rhymey thing, but it pretty much came out that way. But, if you're Matt Rule and you're looking at Nebraska, you're like, hey, we're making headway. We're running. We're getting yardage. Don't stop that. Keep running until they tell you can't run anymore. Make them stop your run. Even if you go on 1st and 10 and you get stopped, run on 2nd and 10 because your percentages are obviously showing you can run the ball. From Colorado's standpoint, they're shutting you down because of the offensive line. You're going to have to run as well. So this is the kind of football I actually enjoy. This is the kind of football I look for because somebody is going to have to step up and make a play. Deion Sanders has actually said that many times in some of the things he said before he started coaching. There's a play made on every play. Who's going to make it? Is it going to be you or the other guy? But there is a play to be made on every single play. And as of right now, his team isn't making any plays. They're getting lucky. Fumbles, miscues, hitting the upright. You're getting lucky. Now you gotta capitalize on this stuff. You should be behind right now. All right, so now you got 6:54 left on my clock, from what I can see. At this point, what I think you need to do is take it in and keep that defense off the field the rest of the way. So there's an inside handoff. Maybe gets 1 yard. Yeah, you got to keep these guys. Let your guys rest. Run the clock. If you have to, just take it down. Don't do anything right now where you got to turn the ball over and put that defense back on the field. Get 1 or 2 first downs and get it in the locker room. Inside handoff again. Nothing. Another 1 or 2 yards. So I'm thinking Deion is thinking the same thing. Run the clock. Just keep it going. Now it's 3rd and 9. Basically, what you're going to do probably here is I would bootleg out Shador, see if you could find Travis Hunter off to a slot. Don't go in a straight backdrop because if you just drop back at this point, their defense has been coming. So roll the pocket out, give him some time, give him an option to run at the point of attack or possibly hit somebody. Let's see what he does here. Here's a snap. Does a straight drop back. He's going way deep. Not even close. Now you got to put that defense right back on the field. Wow, that was so awful. This is crazy. They don't even look like they're on the same page in terms of some of these plays. Now you gotta put that defense back on the field. So what you got it basically with television. Whistles, you maybe got 6 minutes of rest, maybe. Okay, so you got the punt off. Nice punt. Going to be at the 30-yard line. So now you go to a timeout here. Going to go to a commercial. You get another 2 or 3 minutes of rest. So maybe since the last time you were on the field to now getting back out there, you had about 8-9 minutes of rest. Not ideal since you've been getting pushed all over the field, but at least you had some rest. Would have liked to see you take it down to the half, but you couldn't do it. Let's see. I think Sanders just needs to take a chill pill. The game is scoreless, so there's no reason to panic whatsoever. Even if they score right here, there's still no reason to panic because it's only going to be 6 or 7 to nothing. You got to get back in the locker room, figure out what the hell's not working, look at some film, talk about it, and remember, Colorado kicked the ball off, so they get the ball back at the start of the third quarter. No, I don't know if the Heisman talk goes away. We're only talking the second game of the season. I think the Heisman talk was premature to begin with. I don't think people should have been talking Heisman, especially Deion Sanders, until he proves a little bit. You got a lot to go. You got to know if you're Deion Sanders. You have to know that you've got USC on your schedule. If this was USC, you'd be getting killed right now. So you got a lot of work to do. And Nebraska the same way. So I got to take a step back because I don't know how good Nebraska is. Maybe Nebraska's a really good team. Who did they lose to last week? Let me look that up real quicker. Who did you guys know who Nebraska lost to last week? That'd be interesting. Nebraska Cornhuskers football. Let me see who they lost to last week. Games. Nebraska lost to Minnesota. Actually, no, wait a minute. They lost to Minnesota last week. Yeah, Minnesota 13-10. So, I don't know. Is Minnesota good? Since we don't know how good the teams that are being played right now, it's hard to tell where anybody is. They lost to Minnesota in a close game, 13-10. So what that automatically tells me, seeing this defense thus far, you lost and you only scored 13 points. I mean, you only gave up 13 points. So your defense is good. Offense last week only scored 10 against Minnesota. So maybe that's what we're seeing as well. So I don't know how good Nebraska is to know how bad Colorado is playing right now. So tonight would be a nice game to watch too. Texas, Alabama. Okay, so it's 1st and 10. Another fumble. Another fumble. Wow. Here we go again.
Don't beat yourself. Don't beat yourself.
Wow. That was, Colorado needed that so much. It gets that defense right back off the field. Let them get some more rest. Almost the same problem they had the last series. This guy coming in motion is causing a problem. Yeah, he couldn't see it. That's coaching. That is a coaching problem because the timing of the man coming in motion is not working. All right, so you're at least in field goal range. 1st and 10 from the 20, maybe the 19. Shedeur looking to throw, wide open. Let's see, who's that? I don't know. What am I looking at? There's only one number I know that of the guy, but he got about a 4 or 5 yard gain. All right, 2nd and 4. They're going to go with no huddle. Here's the snap. He's looking. He's got nobody open. He's throw to the flat. Oh, that was a stupid play by Deion Sanders. Everybody could see that defensive back coming up on that halfback. That was pretty stupid. So you're already at 3rd and 4. You're not taking any time off the clock. None. He should have took off. You had plenty of time to run. All right, so it's already 3rd and 4. You've taken no time off the clock. You've done nothing so far in terms of offense. There's a snap. Inside throw. Sort of a screen. Nothing. Man, at least you got in the middle of the field for a kick here. This is not good offensive execution. Either that or just Nebraska just playing way above their head. They tried an inside screen. Nobody there. No, you just couldn't get to the blocks. All right, so you got a field goal. You're right in dead smack in the middle of the field. Let's see if he makes it. It's good. All right, so Colorado is going to be up 3-0 with 4:20 in the second half in this ugly football game. Oh, good gosh. All right, turnovers a great deflator and motivator depending on what side of the ball you're on. Absolutely, absolutely. However, stopping a team on your own 18-yard line in 3 plays and don't let them go anywhere, it reinflates you. You didn't give up an inch, basically. Now you got the ball right back. 4:20 still to go. Let's see if you don't screw up again. You could get back in this game. Absolutely. Pretty crazy. So yeah, as I was saying earlier, I don't know how bad or good Nebraska is because I don't know how good or bad Minnesota was last week. So maybe Nebraska is a lot better than TCU. I can't tell. People are going to jump to a lot of conclusions, but their defense seems to be playing very, very well. Offense is a little suspect. Offense, as I said, they got beat by Minnesota last week 13-10, so they only scored 10 points last week. From what we've seen, their offense isn't that impressive. All right, Kaka, I'm sorry it's so late over there in Thailand. I'll see you on Monday. Mike in Thailand. Hey, you're not going to be around for the Dolphins tomorrow, or you're just going to come see the Jets game? But if you're around for the Dolphins, either way, have a very good night over there, my brother. 420. I know where you're going. 420 in Colorado, huh? Stopping a game at 420 in Colorado, giving a bunch of people in the stands lighting up probably. Boy, that's too funny. I hear you. Tom says both teams are either 13th or 14th in a 12-team league. You get some good ones, man. That's a good one right there. Now, I know a lot of you guys are Dolphins fans, maybe all of you, the few of you who are here, but they're showing right now, if you're watching the game, they're showing, Aaron Rodgers and talking about love and life in New York. So let me understand. How is that news? How is a guy who's making $40, $50 million a year, who's single, living in New York City, doesn't have to worry about anything that most people have to worry about? Of course you live in life large. Of course you go to the best restaurants, the best shows, the best shopping. You don't have to deal with the little people in New York City. You got everything going for you. So of course life is grand in New York if you're making $40, $50 million a year. Come on. Yeah. He's got a big smile on his face. Think about that. You've spent the last, 17 years of your life in friggin' Green Bay, Wisconsin. Green Bay. What was life like in Green Bay compared to life in New York City? It must be like a kid at Christmas. Come on. Come on. All right. So we got 4:20 left in the first half. Colorado's up 3-0. Nebraska's on their own 25 after the touchback. And their quarterback Sims is in a shotgun yet. Again, he's got a halfback to his left-hand side. Got single coverage up top. Actually, guy's about 10 yards off the line of scrimmage. If he sees him, he throws it underneath. He had a guy up top in one-on-one coverage, and the guy was like 10 yards off of him. Didn't even look at him. 2nd and 5. He took the little underneath dunk when he had a guy wide open up top. All right, 2nd and 5. Clock is still running. They're changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Got called in from the sidelines. Let's see. Probably going to hand it off here. Boom. Just like and he got killed. So you may be asking me, how did I know he was handing it off on that play? You can cue different things, but one of the things I looked at right away was the line play, as I said, and nobody blocked this guy. So now you're at 3rd and 8 or 9. Man, the guy got crushed. All right, 3rd and here we go, 3rd and 7. He's in the shotgun, halfback to the right side. Man in motion again. I hope he doesn't have to cross the center. Nope, he stops. And now they got delayed game. This is awful. Unbelievable. Let me play it again, okay?
Don't beat yourself. Don't beat yourself.
I'll just keep playing it. Yeah. They're talking about this quarterback on television right now. They're saying that they may have to find a different quarterback because this kid's horrible. All right, 3rd and 12. You lost your down and distance. Checking over to the side for the new play. Here's a snap. Back to pass. He's trying to evade traffic. Oh, wow. I saw some of you guys said interception. I didn't want to say it. Just didn't want, had to see it. Good God. Let me play it.
Don't beat yourself. Don't beat yourself.
Man, this guy causes penalty. He causes fumbles, throws interception. All right, so when I go into the half, I'm going to go ahead and take this guy out the game because, oh my God. What a late pass. What a late pass. You guys are killing me, but I love it. I love it because it gives me something to look forward to. So, Tom, no, I don't mind, Tom. That's fine. You and George both make it worth watching because right now this is the most boring-ass football game I've ever seen. All right, 1st and 10 from the 30. For those of you who don't see what Tom and George said, Shador's back to pass. Plenty of time. Throwing deep, wide open, touchdown. Now that was what he was doing last week. Wow. Wide open. Man. And the crowd goes nuts. No, it's not boring anymore. Yeah. They pulled out 10 points that quick. No, Tom. No way. No way he drafts him. Okay, right now, Chris Greer, if he still has a job at the end of the season, should be focused on drafting the best offensive lineman available, period. No more quarterbacks or halfbacks or wide receivers. 10-0. Now remember, this is something that when I used to coach, Bill Belichick used to talk about all the time. You call them 2-for-1s. All right, so it's 10-0, and you get the ball back at the start of the second half. So that 2-for-1 is score now and then score again when you get the ball. And sometimes that can just completely turn a game. I can't believe he was so wide open. Jeez. Perfect throw. Look at that throw. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, so Tongat, you're gonna have the understatement of the day here. Nebraska has a quarterback problem. Yes, indeed, they have a quarterback problem. Yeah. No problem. I'm not watching Notre Dame until after this. After this game, I'm going to get some food and then watch Notre Dame. When is it on? Notre Dame's playing right now. Miami, I think Miami, loyal convict. I think Miami plays later on. All right, so it's 10-0, not 17. And still 2.5 minutes left. So Nebraska and this shitty quarterback, they better do something because I wouldn't want to give Colorado the ball back. Don't want to do it. You're absolutely right. Too concerned about the offensive line. I'm not worried about it. You guys are way too worried about it. Yeah, you know who else is worried about it? Your friggin' quarterback. Good. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This kid's had 36 turnovers in his career? Are you serious? Oh, my God. Miami, Texas A&M, 3:30. Okay, we've turned into that. Absolutely. All right. First and 10. Hand the ball off. Yeah, that's all you better do at this point. Let that off. Yep. Okay. I think that's. I saw this comment from Anthony earlier. I was waiting for it. I watched every twitch of the O-line when you play defensive line. Absolutely. Absolutely. You watch those hands and stuff. And so as soon as he lined up on that play, I could tell they're going to run it. Right now, Matt Rule wants to get this team off the field. I would run it again. Just to get into the locker room. Don't get in the shotgun. Just turn around and hand this damn thing off. Yep, he's under center. Gonna hand it off again. Boom. That's all you got to do. Let the running game. Okay, you got a first down. Now you may want to try something. You're close enough. You're far enough down the field where you may want to open your offense, but he was prepared to go into the locker room. He was prepared if they didn't get the first down, he was not going to put this kid in the shotgun and risk something. Now that he's at the near the 40-yard line, he might try something. Might try some play action. Yep, now he's back in the shotgun again. So he was gonna run the clock out. They got the first down. Let's see. Oh, he's under center. They're just going to hand it off again. No play action. And he's going to get... Oh, he just threw the ball up. Oh, my God. Uh-oh. Pass interference on Shiloh. What do we got? Or we got... They got multiple penalties, as they say. Let's go with the offsetting and call it a day. Not sure what they're doing right here. It always cracks me up that you need 5 refs on the field to figure out what the hell to do. So you got to play in the secondary. Going to call it an uncatchable ball pretty much. I bet they're going to say it was way over his head. So the play at the line of scrimmage is going to be the penalty they'll enforce. And let's see if it's holding or roughing the passer. And what are you having for lunch? I'm not really sure. I'm going to probably order out and get a pizza. Let's just hang out here. The hell's taking these guys so long? They just penalized Nebraska for impersonating a football team. So here's the call, offsetting. Did I call that a while ago? Taunting on Colorado, unsportsmanlike conduct. So it took you that long to say all that and basically do over. You could have just said, hey, listen, just no penalties, just go. Hey, George, you talking about the basketball team? Because there ain't no way in hell these two teams are going to score that many points. Is there TV coverage? Ronnie, hold on. All right, second, he's back to pass again, and he's going to go down. Yeah, he went down. All right. So, no, Ronnie, nobody can show a game on a streaming platform because at this point, you don't own the rights, so you can't do that. So it's going to be sacked. Just run out the clock, Matt. This quarterback sucks. What other platform are you streaming to? None. I just do YouTube. Not really interested in doing anything on Twitter right now. Just here. Tom, you're cracking me up. Both teams are unsportsmanlike. Yeah, right now. This is bad. All right, so timeout called. They're going to wait, try to get... No, the clock's still running. Why is it? So I guess both coaches are like, we've had enough. We're just going to go in the locker room, regroup, see what the hell we can do. Yeah, because this has been one of the worst halves of football ever. You know what? If you saw a comment on the screen, but you didn't see it in the chat, maybe the person was I don't know. Maybe the person was banned or blocked or and I got it through here instead of on the screen. Not sure. Now, somehow the clock went from 29 seconds back to 1:08. So they had to rewind. So the refs aren't really on their game here either. So 3rd and 17, all that said and done, thought we were going to the half, but it's now 1 minute and 8 seconds left, and they're going to let this kid throw it again, which is beyond me. All right, so they're on their own 30-yard line. They've got this Sims kid back to throw again. He's back, and now he's getting chased out of the pocket. He's going to get hit and probably hit hard. Yep, he got hit hard. Pretty stupid, but he went out of bounds. Even stupider. All right, so you're down 10-0. You could have just stayed in bounds instead of running out of bounds and then run the clock off so that Colorado doesn't get the ball. But no, you ran out of bounds, so you're not using your noggin. That was a stupid play. The announcers are saying it right now. What a bonehead play. Now you're going to give Colorado the ball. With enough time, if they can make something happen, could come back to haunt you. Anything could happen. What? All right, so let's see. There's the punt. So they're going to get the ball bounces back, so they're going to get the ball on about the 37-yard line with 40-plus seconds to go. Plenty of time for them to mount something. Unbelievable. Maybe he's Chris Sims' son. Exactly. That was just one. This kid wouldn't be on my team at this point. From what we've seen just alone here in the first half, I would not have that kid on my team. No. All right. So 49 seconds to go. And you got an explosive team if they can get their shit together. That was really stupid. Really stupid. All right, here we go. Here's a snap. Back to pass. Taking way too much time. Oh, inside. He's scrambling at this point. Goes out of bounds with, ran off about 9 seconds, but he got about 6 or 7 yards. Tonga says, oh, I love this. Tonga says that this guy Sims, who's the quarterback for Nebraska, has been Colorado's best player. Yeah, he has been. Absolutely. All right, 2nd and 8 from about the 40-yard line. Oh, now you got a free play. Take the free play, throw it across. Yep. Oh, what a play by Hunter. Oh my God, Travis Hunter. What a great play. So that's what it should have been before. You got the guy offsides. Don't call the whistle. Give him the free play. Nice play. Nice move by Hunter. All right, so they're moving again. 32 seconds. Plenty of time. Look at that move. Oh, he broke 4 ankles on that play. Jeez. Both ways. Yeah, Hunter's going both ways. All right, so we got 29 seconds. Back to throw. Now that right side screen set up. Oh, he had one guy, and that was 6 points. That was one guy to beat, and that would have been 6 points. Now you got to burn a timeout. Oh, that was one guy to beat. It was almost a touchdown. They're getting their rhythm under him now. Now we got a flag. First down pending a flag. Whew. Wow, yeah, they're starting. Yeah, they're definitely gaining momentum now. Definitely gaining momentum. Oh, too bad. I bet you right now Deion's like, no, man, let's not stop for halftime. We got these guys on their heels. All right, 13 seconds. You got maybe one shot at the end zone. Then you're gonna have to kick a field goal. Here's a snap. You're at the 13. Clock's running, dude. Snap. Get the ball off. Plenty of time. Throw it. They're not going to get timeout. Quick. Whew. Wow. Wow. They got lucky on that play. The announcer just said the exact same thing. They got incredibly lucky. They sure did. They got really, really lucky on that play. Wow. And this is a bad angle for this field goal, so it's not a gimme by any chance. Ah, George, you already blew it for me. All right, so we already know it. If you guys are looking on the screen, George is already blowing it for us. Let's see what happens here. 31 yards. It should have been an easy kick, but let's see what happens here. Wait a second. Oh, yeah, timeout. You're right. I saw George, I saw that right then and there. And that may have been what caused the kicker to miss that kick, because I saw the ref come in and go like that, which means he saw him going like that, and that could have thrown off his look at the field. So why would you have called timeout there? What? I don't care if you had 10 guys on the field. They're not going to run it. Why would you trying to ice him from 31 yards? What an idiot play. Oh, man. Matt Rule, you got fired from Carolina. You're going to be 0-2 in Nebraska probably. This doesn't look good. Colorado should not be winning this game right at this point. Let's see. Field goal is, we're waiting. I see it on the scoreboard already. It is going to be 13-0 at the half. Boom, he nailed it. Oh, you remember those things, Tom, when Buddy Ryan used to do that stuff. Man, you and I go way back. Maybe that's why we get along. You understand how this game was supposed to be played, not the way these guys play this shit now. Absolutely. All right, so that was an ugly half of football, except for maybe the last 4 or 5 minutes, when Colorado begun to figure some things out. Now you go into halftime. Oh, let me see what Deion has to say. Hold on. Okay, so he said, he goes, we beat ourselves. And you're right. Mm-hmm. All right, so they're going to go into halftime, and now we're going to see. This is all on the coaches. Any of you guys who played football know this is where the time the coaches have to shine. Nobody's out of this game. It's only 13-0. It's anybody's game. Remember, Colorado gets the ball to start the half. If they get that ball and score and go up 20-0, from what Nebraska's offense has shown thus far, that may be all they need to do. Nebraska's offense just looks like crap. So we'll see. You're right. Nebraska does look demoralized, and with good reason. With good reason, they're demoralized. Their quarterback has just completely destroyed this team. So maybe in the second half, Matt Rule decides, hey, listen, let's go with a different guy. We got nothing to lose. We're down 13-0. We've had interceptions. We've had fumbles, 2 fumbles that I saw of. Nothing's really working except the running game. This reminds me, you guys are going to laugh, this reminds me of a Miami Dolphins game. Why is that? Because you've seen these guys run the ball with great success. You've seen them get wide open holes, and you get away from that. I don't understand. You're holding your chart, and you're like, you want to run certain plays. You want to do this thing. Well, if you run this play, and this play, and you get great success, and then this play, and this play, and this play suck, how about going back to the ones that worked? How about going back to the plays that gained gushing yardage and put those big Cornhusker boys up front, let them block and open up holes. That's the problem I see with modern day football is coaches try to be too damn smart. You're in a 13-0 game. Anybody can still win. Why not just let the guys run? At one point, a couple of you guys noticed, a couple of you guys actually said, in the comments that Colorado looked tired. They looked like they were wasted. They were spent. That was because they were having to block them Cornhuskers, trying to defend this shit. And then they got away from it. Then they decided they're going to start doing weird motion plays and throwing the ball, and the quarterback can't hit anybody. And then you get what you get. So, crazy. And George says, I think you, Tom, and I went to different schools together. It's not even that, man. I mean, seriously, it's a sign of the times. We are a little bit older, a little bit grayer than some of these guys, and they don't understand what it meant to do shit back then. We talked about Bobby Douglas earlier. We talked about how, he's talking about Buddy Ryan and some of the stuff Buddy Ryan did back then. Back when, dare I say, men were men. And not that men aren't men nowadays, but I don't care about your feelings. I don't wear a cushion. I don't even wear, if I'm out on my bike, I don't even wear a bike helmet. I don't care. We grew up our entire lives riding on trails and dirt biking and all kinds of stuff and getting a rope and swinging it out into the water and falling in. I think when you take away all of the power and strength of manhood, you diminish these guys. So one of the things I kind of liked about Deion is he's not afraid of these feelings. This is who I am. This is who I'm going to be. And I kind of gravitated toward it. And I think that's why he gets some of the recruits that gravitate towards it, is I'm going to let you guys be guys again. I'm going to let you be cocky and arrogant. I remember all the way back in high school putting on my letter shirt and walking through the halls on Fridays before the games and understanding that what it meant to be an athlete, what it meant to be one of the guys that other guys looked up to. And that's kind of been stripped away from our society lately. I don't mean to go on no woke interruption here, but have you noticed over the last 15 years how the athletes that used to be looked up to are now made to look stupid in movies and stupid in television shows, and that the cool kids now are the weirdos? It doesn't make any sense. I remember a movie all the way back in, and I think we're started to turn, it was back during The Breakfast Club, where the geeky guy got the cute chick, whereas the Jocko wasn't the focal point of the movie. Whereas when I grew up, and I bet you a lot of you guys grew up, the jocks were the dudes. The jocks were the guys the other guys were jealous of and wanted to be. Deion is installing that attitude back at Colorado. I love it. That's why I've been drawn to this team. That's why some of these athletes like Michael Irvin, Terrell Owens, and Warren Sapp, they're tired of hearing this shit about your feelings or upset. They're tired of hearing that, hey, listen, maybe we shouldn't say this or say that. Maybe I shouldn't grab you by the helmet and scream at you. F that. I want ballers. I want guys who aren't afraid. I want guys who have a swagger playing on my team. But I digress. Jimmy says, you know what, Barry, you're absolutely right. Yeah, man, it just used to mean something to put that letter jacket on. It used to mean it. Hey, listen, I've done something. Not because I'm a cool dude, but because it means I worked my ass off. I worked my ass off every single day. Not only did I work my ass off, I also went to school and got my grades. I was doing over and above what the other students were doing, and I need to be recognized for what I'm doing. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that whatsoever. George says when we had jocks and heads. Yeah. And I'm not talking bad about the heads. I'm not talking bad about the nerds. Remember the movie Revenge of the Nerds? I'm not talking about the nerds and heads bad. But back then, everybody had their hierarchy. Everybody isn't going to make $200,000 a year. There are going to be people who drive buses. There are going to be people who wash floors. And there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, the people who wash their floors have the ability to move up in scale because the other guys can help them get there. So I don't understand why we've gone to a position where men can be women. But I'm not going to go there because, they might cut me off. The guys up in the sky said, oh no, Barry's gone and talking about Leah Thomas and stuff. And I'm going to ask you one question about this, especially Tom and George and some of you older guys. What would you have done back in the day if some guy jumped in the pool with girls and wanted to invade the girls' locker room? I'm just saying. I know my girlfriend back in high school and in college, if she came to me and said, hey, Fred showed up in our locker room and he was walking around with his swinging thing and wanted to be part of our team instead of the boys' team, what would have happened? There wouldn't have been a court case. Wouldn't have been no tweets. You know what I mean. Fluff league, manipulated league, players disappear, then reappear. California, you remember that movie? Nerds! Absolutely. He'd have gotten an ass cut. I hate talking about those days. My wife tells me, she goes, you're a bully. I said, no, bully is what they call things today. They didn't call us bullies back then. They call us keeping the peace. Because I can't remember how many people I stuck in lockers back then. Okay, so but we didn't get in trouble. We go to detention. Okay, I gotta go to detention. I will not do that again. Okay, can I go get something to eat? Yeah, really. Oh man, I love that movie. I'm gonna give you a night to remember. Remember that? Man, am I feeling old talking to some of you guys. And Jimmy, you're absolutely. It would have been quite the ass. These kids don't know, man. I'm telling you, these kids don't know today that, the age of social media, Twitter and TikTok and all this crap, what kind of justice would have happened back in the day. Now, it's unfortunate. Some kids did need psychological help. We all know that some of these kids were a little bit off. But you know what? There wasn't a whole bunch of school shootings back then. Nope. Didn't happen. Talk about sign of the times. I mean, so I don't want to get too much into the political aspect of things because it pisses people off, but it was a different time. And all of us are still here. And we didn't change. There's still no way I would want my grandkids walking into, a Leah Thomas type thing. Yep, yeah, absolutely. A lot of you guys are dads. A lot of you guys are grandfathers. You know exactly what I mean. You wouldn't have been no big hearings and stuff. It wouldn't have been no school board hearing. Oh yeah, we'd like to have Fred become Farida, and Farida's gonna go ahead and now she's gonna play. I'd have been like, let him play football. Come on, bring him. Bet she won't say, but. Oh yeah, so you were that big brother as well. So was I. Anthony says, I ran so many miles to get a Letterman jacket. We wore our patches, and that passion that exudes spreads. Locker room towels. Yeah, man. It was something to be proud of. You ran those miles in cross country, and it's funny, back then we used to call them soccer bunnies and stuff like that, but those guys were practicing. They were out there. we've lost that entire aspect of society. And I think a big portion of it, which bothers me as a black guy, is there's the fathers. As big as I was in high school and even in college, there was one person who, if anyone ever said anything to, I would fold and just be like a cheap suit. I had complete fear of a 5'6", 125-pound woman, my mother. I wasn't nearly as afraid of my dad as I was afraid of my mom. I was a big old Jocko. I was a big BMOC. And then all they would have to say is, Mr. Cunningham, do we need to call your mother? No, I'm good. I am so good right now. Let me know what you need me to do. Nowadays, you tell a kid that you're going to call his mother, call that bitch. I don't care. What's she going to do? I can't even imagine. I could not even imagine if they took a video and they said, hey, we told Barry that we were going to call you, and here's what he said. He said, go ahead and call that bitch. Oh, yeah, that's what would have happened. I wouldn't have been able to finish the rest of the word. My little 5'6", 125, 130-pound mother would have been on me like a spider monkey. And that woman used to terrify me because I knew I had this. There was two things she owned. She owned my bed and my food. And both of those were so important to me that the ass licking, that didn't even matter as much as her saying, don't go in my kitchen. Well, I'm hungry. I don't care. You're the big man, right? You're a big man now. Go get your own damn food. What do you mean? That's my kitchen. You're a big man. Go get your own food. Oh, shit. Well, okay, I'm just going to go to bedroom. You mean in my house? You're going to go to that room in my house that I allow you to sleep. How about you sleep in the basement? What? But my mom owned me. And now you got people in California who oh my God, I'm looking at Delaware score a touchdown on Penn State. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. I had to little digress. But yeah, my mom controlled me. And we've lost that, completely lost that. George says, we had guys that drove trucks to school with deer rifles hung in the back window. Not one shooting ever. Nope. And you knew better. You just... it was a saying that if there's any of you young people watching, understand I'm not just sitting here talking about the good old days, but there was a saying our parents used to say, you know better. Because we were taught, you know better. That doesn't mean we didn't do knucklehead shit. I did more knucklehead shit than anybody. I just didn't cross a certain line. I knew, as you guys did, you knew how far you could go. Yeah, I'm going to get a detention. Yeah, I know I can do this. I didn't steal shit. Well, no, I did steal shit. I remember even as a young man, we went Halloween candy, and we got to some house, and it said, here's a big vat of candy. We couldn't be here tonight. Just take one and move on. I'm like, is this some sort of candid camera shit here? Because you think I'm going to take one piece of candy? I'm going to just dig in here. But you guys know what I mean. We didn't do the crazy shit that's happening right now. Just didn't do it. Just didn't do it. You know, Tomcat, you say this, and that's the kind of stuff that gets us in trouble. Because we recognize what soft men are. We recognize it. We see it every day when we go to work in the office. We know who they are. I remember, I won't even say, I just remember seeing some things and going, hey, we're going to be in trouble. We're going to be in trouble. There was went to Home Depot last week, and as I was at Home Depot, there were some people arguing. And the woman was arguing, and it was two women, and then the two men got arguing, and then one of the guys said, don't make me, you know what. It was an old saying, don't make me get up in here. And the guy looked at him and said, well, what, you think I'm not going to do the same thing? And then they both backed down. You know, you had to show, where you're at. You didn't go, hide from it. What's this? We used 2 swap licks to get out of detention in high school. Where Virginia? Okay. Yeah, detention. 80s. Yeah. The good old days. The good old days. Incriminating mole. I'm just going through some of these comments. Oh, yeah. I remember. This is a good one. Participation trophies. Ruined the youth 20 years ago. Now that generations are snowflakes. I remember the first time my nephew came home with a trophy, and I'm like, you lost. And his mom's like going like this behind me. I'm like, what the hell is he doing with the trophy? He lost. And she's doing like this behind me. I'm like, all right. And then she told me afterwards, everyone on the team got a trophy. All the losers got trophy. I remember saying that to her, and she's like, shh. I'm like, he lost. They got beat. You don't reward getting a beat. It's like your dog taking a poop in the middle of the floor. You go, it's okay, Rex. Here's some treats. No, you're absolutely right. 20 years ago when that shit happened, down the drain. Down the drain. When you start rewarding mediocrity, which is even worse than rewarding losing, mediocrity. I could take somebody losing if you give your all. But when you just don't care because you're getting a trophy was a big thing back in the day. I remember my trophy case. I was so excited to bring home a trophy or a medal from throwing a shot put. It meant something. Rewards meant something. Not a like, not a friggin' retweet, not a follower. You don't do anything for a retweet. It's somebody just going, oh, here's your retweet. Here's a retweet. How do we get there? Fist, no guns. Yeah, absolutely. Back in the day, fist, no guns. You guys show up here and you allow me to digress, and I like being able to talk about people and remember, hold on, let me click this. Meet behind the library. Yeah, ours was behind. I went to Catholic school. Meet behind the convent. That's where we all met. And everybody in school would show up. Ooh, and nobody would tell on anybody. You take an ass whooping or give one, and then move on. Well, let me see. Yeah. So anyway, no place for the lukewarm. No, you're absolutely right, Tom. I'm just over it myself, and I don't know if that's going to change. All right, so Jay, here you go. You're coming in here, and you're going to stir up some shit. You're going to stir it up by saying Herbert 31 over Miami 10. You got a lot of people here going to get pissed off at you for saying something like that. I don't think it's going to be like that. I hope it's not like that. Okay, we're getting ready to kick off here. Where is it? I was so pissed when my son did a school race and he won, and they gave everyone a turkey. All right, so thanks for passing that time in an easy way. And as I mentioned before, Colorado is getting the ball back. Let's just see, man. Let's see what happens. 13-0. This game could still go anybody's way. I'd like to see them pull it out here. I don't think Nebraska should bring Sims, number 7, the quarterback, out for the second half. All right, kick off the damn ball. I pretty much am gonna, if Colorado can bring the ball down and score on this kickoff and go up 20-0, I think it's over. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Kicks it out of the end zone. And sideline. I hate those sideline guys. Oh, Hungry Howie's. Yeah, I remember Hungry Howie's back from my college days. There's none around here, none in Boca. But yeah, I do remember Hungry Howie's. Good subs. Really good subs. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 from the 25 as we start the third quarter here. All right, I like to see him score here, put it in. I like to see offensive line block, back to pass. Maybe I jinxed him by saying that. But yeah, you're right, man. Run the ball on first down. run the ball, man. He got completely run over. The halfback tried. They put the halfback on a linebacker who just ate him up. Ugh. All right, and there's a quick throw out to the slot. Got about 6 or 7. So now you're right back at third down. Talk about a drive buster right off the bat. So it's 3rd and 15, 3rd and long. Again, off schedule. Off schedule means you're out of your down and distance. 3rd and 15. I'd be looking for Travis Hunter here. Let's see what happens. Tom says a good play coming up. So Tom, you're tipping the hand here. Let's see what happens. Sanders in a shotgun, empty backfield, nobody back there. Gets plenty of time to throw. He evades one guy, evades the second guy, throws the ball about 50 yards. Oh, down to Travis Hunter. Jesus. Wow, what a catch. What a catch. What a catch. And I am the Brown. You are right. What a pass. I mean, he on the run through that, man, and just dropped it right in. Wow. 3rd and 15. Unbelievable. Nice play. All right, they run the ball for about 4 yards. What a throw and a catch. Man, this kid Travis Hunter, unbelievable. Yeah, you remember Cordell Stewart? Yeah, You're absolutely right. All right, so it's 2nd and 6. Again, back to throw it. That ball, they were going to run a crossing pattern, didn't get the cross. So it's going to be 3rd and I'd say 5. 3rd and 1, they're saying 3rd and 1. Okay, so please run the ball here. Please just make the offensive line get you a yard. Nope, he's going to throw it, and it's going to be stopped. He's going to lose yardage. Jeez. If you can't go 3rd and 1 and get a first down, so it's going to be 4th and 3. Offense is staying on the field. Wasn't even a second thought by Deion to go for it. 4th and 3 from about the 33-yard line. I'd still run it here. I'd still just make them run it. Let's see here. The little halfback hasn't done much yet. Edwards, man in motion, inside handoff. They're not going to get there. Wow. Nope, not going to get there. And so it's going to be first down going the other way. 3rd and dumb. Yeah, that might have been one of the worst plays you could have called at that point. Absolutely. That is one of the worst plays you could have called at that time situation. A reverse? There was nothing there. Absolutely nothing there. Wow. All right, so they stopped you. Jimmy, it's funny. I don't mind people coming in if they're fans of other teams. That's okay with me. If you think you're going to win 31-10, okay, but show up tomorrow if that doesn't happen. See, then we can take you seriously. Right now you sound like a troll, but if you really think that the Chargers are going to win 31-10, then you've made your statement here today. Show up tomorrow so, if that doesn't happen, we can let you know how we feel. Deal? Make a deal. Show up tomorrow. Be a man. Stand up behind your 31-10 prediction. Love to see it. I don't mind trolls. Here's why. He's not saying anything nasty. 31-10 sounds nasty, but he's not being mean. He just thinks that the Chargers are going to win 31-10. That's fine. I understand. Everyone has an opinion. Go for it. But just make sure you show up tomorrow, and I'll make you a deal. If the Chargers start blowing out the Dolphins tomorrow and you want to gloat, go for it. But if the Chargers aren't winning tomorrow, you need to be a man and stand up and take it in return. How about that? How about that? Tomorrow, I haven't had so much trepidation about a season opening in a long time. I just don't know what's going to happen. Hoping for the best, but there's just a few things that have got me concerned. I'm concerned about the offensive line, obviously. I'm concerned about Tua, not just his health, but his recognition of the plays. And there's something I'm really concerned about that I mentioned once or twice, and people have basically exploded on me when I've said it. My problem is, and I'll go into it at the next commercial, I'm worried about Vic Fangio. I'm going to tell you why at the next break, but I'm concerned about Vic Fangio. Wait for that. We'll get to the next break. So they're bringing out that same quarterback. Unbelievable. All right, Jay, we'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Here's the handoff, and that's going. Should have went even for less yardage. Leave him to turnstile. See, this is good. This is good shit talk. I'll support Miami. No left tackle. Liam the turnstile. Eichenberg, Bosa, and Mack, please. Okay. All right. You make valid points. I accept your points. I'm getting ready to. Anthony asked, "Do we have a merchandise?" Okay, hold on a second. Roll out, bootleg, throws it, and did he catch it? Nice catch. Yeah, I'm going to be doing some merchandise real soon here. It was supposed to have been in, but it's not in yet. But I'll let you know on that. And yeah, nice catch. Okay, Jay, I hope you're wrong too. I hope these guys ball out. But I'll tell you about my problem with Fangio real soon. All right, 1st and 10, nice throw. Almost the same catch as a kid made last time. He's in a shotgun. He's sacked. Man, defense is playing good. Defense pitching a shutout. Wow. All right, so, wow. Yeah, George, I see that. You got the jitters because of the offensive line, or really the lack thereof. Oh, yeah, true. All right, so we got, what? We're looking at 3rd here. Oh, 2nd and 17. I see the scoreboard has already changed, so we're going to see a touchdown here. So YouTube is behind. The scoreboard has been updated. And it must be a touchdown coming up. Here's the quarterback wide open running. He's going to run for about 70-yard touchdown. There it is. Boom. He's in the end zone. Wow. Wow. That's why that quarterback is playing. 60 yards, 57 yards, ran it in for a touchdown. All right, so unbelievable. He was wide open. I mean, there was nothing but green field in front of him, and the kid took off. Nice run. It was a quarterback draw and wide open, touchdown. All right, so here's my problem with Fangio, and I am like Jay said, I hope I am wrong. And I brought it up a few times, and people complained and said, "Oh, it's not him." Okay, if Fangio is the defensive guru that everybody purports him to be, if that's who Vic Fangio is, why did Denver suck? Remember, Bradley Chubb came from Denver. He was already on that team. Why did he get fired from Denver? Why could they not defend anything when he was out there? And then I heard some people say, well, he wasn't the defensive coordinator. Are you kidding me? The defensive guru that is Vic Fangio, the man who's the architect of the best defenses ever, got fired. He got fired. So I'm sorry. I want him to prove it tomorrow. Yeah, you've got Bradley Chubb and Jalen Phillips. You've got a, X-Man, and you've got Javon back there. Ramsey's not going to be back there. But I don't see anything different in terms of what we saw in preseason that lends me to believe that he's all that. Now, was he disguising things? Probably. Maybe he had some things that he disguised. But that's what I'm watching for tomorrow. I'm wondering why everybody has been so in an uproar and why they paid this guy so much money, that he's Mr. Defensive Guru, that he's going to be so great. Then why was he available? Why did somebody else hire him? You think he was just sitting around and nobody offered the guy a job until the last bit and he got chased out of Denver? I'm sorry. To me, you're only as good as your last play. You're only as good as your last game. You got fired. And just because the Dolphins wanted you and a couple other teams wanted you doesn't mean that just goes away. Now, everybody on ESPN, they say the same thing. Vic Fangio is a guru, best defensive coach ever, yada, 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 because they can't say anything else. They can't. It's sort of like when you hear, and understand this, when you hear Rich Eisen or Mike Florio or any of the other guys talk about Tua has done so well in the offseason, he's done his jiu-jitsu, they don't know. They're reading and saying something that somebody else said. They're taking what Mike McDaniel and Tua have said in word for word. They looked at that one video of him avoiding that hit, and oh yeah, he's already done better. I'm sorry. I pointed out a play and people got pissed off. There's no explanation to it. Doesn't make any sense. And so from a Fangio perspective, and I'll get back to it, is the same thing. Show me. The last thing I looked at, the last film I saw was you getting fired because your defense looked like shit. So all of a sudden, you're now going to be fantastic with the Dolphins, which you very well could be, but I'm just that guy who says, show me. It pisses people off because I want to see it. I want to see tomorrow the flip-flop of what Jay said. I want to see the Dolphins hold Herbert in that offense to 10 points. Let's see it. We'll get back to it. All right, so it's 1st and 10. We got a game now. Let's see. We got man in motion. Inside handoff. Guy's breaking. He broke for about 4 or 5 yards. Well, how about his past history? What's his past history? You're going to go all the way back to the Bears? I mean, to me, it's all about personnel. But then again, people figure out what you're doing. We'll go back to it. Okay, 2nd and 6. Shadour's back to pass. Quick under pass for a first down. Personnel, the teams you're playing against, what did they scheme? I just don't award praise without seeing results. It's something that was taught to me. Shadour's back to throw. Really bad pass. Really bad pass. So, yeah, his... a scared Barry. Yeah, make me a scared... I just don't see it. I think Denver sucked because the offensive stuck Barry. I thought the D was good. Hey, maybe the defense was bad. All I'm saying is I haven't seen anything yet. Hold on, 2nd and 10. Back in the shotgun. Play action. Oh, yeah, he's still play action. Still got time to throw it. Nope. Looks like shit there. So, looks like Colorado has gone back to their first quarter offense. Their second quarter offense isn't on the field because they look like shit in the first drive and they look like shit thus far in this drive. So tomorrow, we're going to see it. And I'm going to be brutally honest. If Vic Fangio's defense does well, you bet your ass I'm going to say, yeah, they did a great job. You got to call it as you see it. I can't just buy into fandom. I'm just not wired that way. All right, so it's 3rd and 10. Shadour is in a shotgun, got the back to his left side. Okay, he's got time. No time. He's got wide open. Wide open. Wow. Down to the 20-yard line. I'll tell you what, you give this kid an opening, he's going to put the ball there. Oh, wait, he went one-on-one, and he actually he threw it to a pass. He underthrew it. Otherwise, that would have been a touchdown. It would have been a touchdown. All right, back to pass again. And I think they called a whistle. Huh. All right, so I guess they're challenging the catch. So we'll see. Oh, no penalty. All right, Fangio also left himself an out by claiming he doesn't have all his players. He's setting up to blame Greer if things go south. Yeah, that's possible as well. That is definitely possible. All right, 1st and 10 from the 15. Don't beat yourself. You're back again. Inside handoff for about 7 yards back to the 20-yard line. Yeah. Are you saying No, I'm not saying Sanders has a doodle arm. That was just purely poking fun at people saying, hey, you underthrew it. Sometimes underthrows can be the best throws out there. All right, 2nd and 8. Let's see what you got here. He's in the shotgun, getting the back slot to the left. Plenty of time underneath. Got another first down at about the 11-yard line. With Fangio, talking about him and saying he gave himself an out, and he doesn't have the players yet. Hold on. On the 12-yard line, inside handoff, that's going to go nowhere. I thought that was a serious cop-out. You basically got an all-star team, and you're saying, hey, I don't have the players yet. Come on, man. Does anybody else have a better set of people on defense collectively? You got 2 premier edge rushers. You got a good corner, a good safety, and the other guy gets healed, you're going to have him. No more excuses. All right, so it's 2nd and 10. Shador's looking to throw. Plenty of time. He's wide open. Drop the ball. Had a touchdown. Just missed him. He threw it behind him. Oh, no. That was a great throw. The guy just dropped it. Man. I got to change sides here. My right side just blew, so I got to put in my left side. Deion Sanders. Wide open. Touchdown. Wow. 20. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Thanks, Tom, for warning me about that. Wow. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Man, if these guys start 2-0, people are going to go nuts. I'm telling you right now. Nice block. Nice block. Nice throw. Man, good execution all the way around on that play for sure. Good execution. Did you just hear his stats? Wait a second. Did they just say he's 22 for 32 with 350 yards already? No way. No way. I got to check the box score on that. Tell me that. You guys run that? You guys check that out? Hold on. Nebraska, Colorado. Let me go look at the box score. Player stats. Let's see here. Do you guys see Deion Sanders' stats? Because if that is true, that is phenomenal. Yeah. Wow. 22 of 32 for 251 yards and 2 touchdowns, and we're just basically halfway into the third. 22 of 32, 251 yards for 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. He's going to go over 300 yards again. Definitely going to go over 300 yards. So this kid, 251, yeah, that's what I've got, 251. I don't know where he got 332. I think he read it wrong. But still, 251, he's going to have 300-plus yards in this game as well. And it'd be amazing if he can go both these games, throw all these touchdowns, get all these yards, and still have no interceptions. Yeah. This is a very, very, very good point. So they have no run game. That's not going to work against some of these Division I big FBS schools, because if you look at their schedule, I mean, let me see. Let me pull Colorado's schedule. You look at that schedule; they're not going to be able to do that against some of these bigger teams. Ain't gonna happen. No way. Big 12, Colorado. I can't pull up their entire schedule right now. But if you look at their schedule, I know they got to play USC, and if you got to play USC and you can't run the ball, you're going to be in big trouble. But see, before the season began, everybody said if Colorado won, 3 or 4 games, it would be a massive improvement. It would mean so much. Yeah, so I think he's on track. He's probably going to win at least 5 or 6 games. I think it would be amazing. Probably an unbelievably amazing finish if he could get these guys into a bowl game. If he could get them into a bowl game, I think that would be just a huge, huge boon for him. Tom, you're absolutely right. Good response after a slow start. Again, not knowing how bad this team is, but Nebraska, other than that one play, looked like complete garbage. All right, so now his defense has got to come up. You take him over two Marinos. That's another thing that changed with football. Once colleges went to spread offenses, the number of 1,000-yard rushers is rare. Great point. And that, and the fact that they don't want to pay running backs anymore. That's crazy. All right, so it's going to be 1st and 10, 6:49 left in the third. See Deion starting to limp a little bit. His foot's probably hurting really bad. I don't know if you guys know, after every game and everything, him walking around, he's got to go get treatment himself because of that bad foot. All right, so 1st and 10, 20-7, 6:49 left. Ball on the 25 here. Oh, horrible play. Running back's going to get caught for about a 10 or 12-yard loss. Man, the defense has really stepped up. Other than that one play, the defense has really stepped up. So it's going to be 2nd and 22. So back to Fangio for a little bit while we're waiting here. Yeah, that's my concern tomorrow. And I get so much flack from people who think I'm a hater. I'm a flip-flopper. No, man, I just like to see it. Show me. I can't just accept that Tua is going to throw for 4,000 yards and 35 touchdowns. I can't accept that Tyreek's going to get 2,000 yards. I just can't accept that Fangio is going to be a defensive guru. I hope all 3 are true. I just need to see it. Just show me. I mean, it doesn't mean you're less of a fan. I just want to see it. Tom Stocco said Nebraska's MVP is their punter. Oh, my goodness. That's too funny. That's really too funny. Their punter. All right, so it's 3rd and 16 from about the 18-yard line. There's a snap. This guy Sims is back to pass. He's got somebody. Oh, he had somebody wide open, and the receiver just dropped it. Just absolutely dropped it. Man. That sucks. I mean, he was wide open. Yeah. So, like the guy on TV is you say the guy on TV is like an unforced error. So you know what we call about unforced errors? Wait, well, how come that's not working now? Where's my sound? All right, they're gonna get a penalty, roughing the punter. Where? How come that number didn't play? Number 35. Okay, that's it.
Don't beat yourself.
Yeah,
don't beat yourself.
That's it. All right, 20-7. He is bowing UI. Kansas City should draft that receiver. Oh my goodness. Did you notice a lot of people were comparing, Mahomes to, I mean, I think Mahomes has a large enough resume where he can lose a game where people don't start diminishing him and saying he's nothing without Travis Kelce. I mean, seriously, are you just going to say that he's nothing without Travis Kelce? The guy's won 2 Super Bowls. He's been all world the entire time he's been playing. He had a bad game, but I would not roll the dice and bet against Patrick Mahomes at all. Not at all. Just ain't gonna happen. I mean, it just wouldn't do that. Dishpan hands. You're talking about the Kansas City receiver? Yeah, he was pretty crappy. And Kadarius Toney, I mean, those of us who are down here in South Florida, you remember him from Florida. The guy was really good. He was really good last year. I just don't know if they had, I have a theory on that. Okay, so here's my theory. Bear me out. And again, I'm talking to a lot of old-timers in here. You guys are old-timers. Do you remember preseason being such wussy season? No. I remember preseason where all the way back to high school, you played. You didn't put the 3rd and 4th string in during preseason. You played. Essentially what the NFL to me has become the first 1, 2, maybe 3 weeks is the preseason. Because most of these guys didn't play the entire month of August. I mean, tomorrow, I'm not expecting a lot from Tua, and I don't think it's his fault. Tomorrow is you're put into a game. Hey, it's your first game of the season, but you haven't really done shit since last December. Every single big name quarterback, big name players didn't really do much in August. Series here, a series there, but essentially you got to start the season and be ready to go, and you haven't had to face the defenses, live speed, people trying to take your face off, and now you got to step in. I want real games. Preseason right now has become a waste. Not even worth looking at. All right, first down. Let's see, they're on the 33-yard line. He's back to throw. Good blitz. Oh, pass got blocked. Oh my goodness, pass got blocked and then caught. Wow, everything goes Deion's way, huh? That's funny. Yeah, Tom, in 1978, they had 6 preseason games. And so your guys don't get to play. What's up, Cap? What you doing coming on in here? Yeah, I'm the Brown. Preseason is a joke now. An absolute joke. And so to me, when I look at football and tomorrow, I have no idea what's going to happen. Nobody has any idea. You got a guy playing quarterback tomorrow who essentially hasn't been seeing live fire other than one series here, one series there. It's completely different. Back in the day, we used to play preseason. We played preseason. We played practice we hit. Not anymore. Not anymore. Not this shit. All right, 2nd and 8. He's in a shotgun, inside handoff. He's got room this time. He's broken it. He's gone for about 20, 30, still running. Oh, man, he ran for about a 30-yard gain. Finally, Edwards breaks 3 for a run. 34-yard gain. Very nice, very nice. That's the running game, Tom. That's it right there. That's it. These guys got so much speed. They get on the edge, they're gone. Back to pass. Plenty of time. Throw the damn ball. Wide open. down to about the 9-yard line. Offense is moving now. Very nice. Wide open. Seems like that Travis Hunter, they're either bottling him up on offense and they won't throw to him on defense, which I don't mind. If I could be a shutdown corner like Deion Sanders used to be, wow, they're pushing that pile. That's what I like to see with the running game. I like to see them push a pile like that. Very nice. Yeah, Shedeur Sanders is starting to heat up now. They got to put it in here. If they get to 27, I don't think Nebraska's coming back. I miss smash mouth football. You're absolutely right. Let these big hogs get out there and push some people around. Oh, nice move. Oh, that should have been a flag. There it is. I called it. So look at, there's 4 guys around Travis Hunter. 4 of them. All over Travis Hunter. Wow. There were 4 guys trying to cover Travis Hunter on that play. 4 of them. Look at all these guys back there. Oh my goodness. Look at Michael Irvin. They should just put Michael Irvin on a coaching staff, man. Unbelievable. Here we go. First and goal. 277 yards passing already. Wow. Got to punch it in here. Sanders scrambling. Get rid of it. Just get rid of it. Oof. He's got to learn how to get rid of the ball. He's got that Tua problem, trying to make a play. Get rid of the ball. You're on a 2-yard line. You could have taken a sack there and been in big trouble. And I don't know why they just didn't run the damn ball. Travis dropped that one. Hit him in the hands. That should have been caught. Yeah, all right. Run it. Yeah, Nigerian Nightmare, Christian Okoye, I love to watch him play. And they're not in, so it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 1. Earl Campbell, yeah, that as a defensive player, that must have scared the shit out of people seeing him come at you. Must have scared the shit at you. All right, 3rd and goal. I think this is 2-down territory. I think you got to punch it in. Go for it on 4th down if you have to. You got those big tackles. Push the ball in. Otherwise, you're going to have to take a field goal. Ugh. Oh, nope. Nope. He takes a sack. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. He's got two problems. You had one thing you can't do right there, and you should just sailed it. I keep saying it. Throw it to a cheerleader, pick out a face, do whatever you need to do. And he didn't do it. He can't go down to the 2-yard line and not put it in. Not in big-time football. Can't do that. I'm sure that's what Deion's going to tell him. You cannot do that. That sucks. All right, so 23-7. All right, just keep taking the points. Just keep taking the points. I don't know why he won't throw it away. Yeah, Earl Campbell, back in the day, it didn't matter if he was against the Rams or anybody else. That Rams run we keep seeing as a video was just incredible. And back then they used to wear those tearaway jerseys, so you just weren't going to just grab him. You had to actually tackle him and put him on the ground, and that wasn't going to happen. Not easy anyway. Let's see here. So they blew an opportunity there. You keep seeing opportunities, and that was it. You're saying Colorado State should hire Michael Irvin and really piss off Feinbaum. I don't think Irvin would take the job. I think he's got such a relationship with Coach Prime. I don't think he'd take the job. I'm surprised he's not on the coaching staff at Colorado. Maybe he's going to do it next year. If Undisputed doesn't work, that may be where he's headed, because I bet you he took the Undisputed job Number one, because they offered him a shitload of money and NFL Network, but all right, 23-7. Nebraska, you got no choice but to put some points on the board here, guys. But I'm impressed not because of how they played in terms of not being mistake free, that they persevered. This is a game where against all this adversity, you just keep coming. Just keep coming. All right, here we go. Yeah, absolutely, George. Just pick somebody out and give him a souvenir. All right, so we got 1st and 10 from the 25. Guy in motion again. Inside handoff. What the hell happened here? We got another flag. Yep, legal procedure. Man, I'm wearing this button out today.
Don't beat yourself. Don't beat yourself.
Oh, jeez. Don't beat yourself. No, Tom. They're good. If I talk about Deion, I do, but not the Miami Dolphins, but some of my subjects do. Messy for sure. All right, 2nd and 15, 1st and 15. Back to throw, quarterback draw again, which has been their best play that they call. He's going to get a 1st down. That quarterback draw definitely works for them. Definitely. This kid can't throw. So at this point, just put a spy on him like they put on Shadur, and just make sure he doesn't get that run, and then they're shut down. They're not doing anything else. Nebraska played flag football. All right, here. Minute 20. No, it's 40 seconds on TV. That's a little bit short there. All right. Back to pass. All time in the world. And he finds somebody in the flat for a 1st down. All right, so that works. That works. That'll close out the quarter. All right. Using your PG-13 vernacular. So you're telling me just to be, how are they able to railroad Michael Irvin like that? All right, so that's an easy question to answer. At least it's easy for me. They were looking for a reason to get rid of him. For whatever reason. Maybe he pissed off somebody in the NFL Network. Maybe he pissed off somebody at ESPN, or both. But they gave him he gave them, or the courts gave them, or whatever. Somebody in Marriott gave them, the chick at the Marriott, gave them a reason to get rid of him. I'm sure in his contract with ESPN, I'm sure with his contract with the NFL Network, there's something in there that says, hey, if you get caught doing X, Y, or Z, a moral turpitude type clause, there's something in the contract says we don't have to pay you. Now, I'm pretty sure that happened with ESPN because they were looking to get rid of everybody anyway. So with him, they could get rid of him and not pay him a severance. Don't have to pay him. Hey, listen, he violated this clause of the contract, so we're not going to have to pay him the $18 million we gave to Keyshawn Johnson because we wanted to terminate his contract. We can get rid of Michael Irvin without having to do anything. NFL Network, they might have wanted to get rid of him as well. And just by the fact that the allegation came up, gave them the opportunity to bounce him without paying him. So I don't know who he pissed off, but that made it real easy. Did anything happen? I don't know. I don't think anybody knows. A 30, 40-second interaction with some waitress or somebody at a hotel with no real video, no real audio, have no idea what was said to either party, and you're going to go with that to get rid of him? No, I think you were looking to get rid of him. You just got the opportunity to do it. So, made it easy. It's how they set up Nick Nolte. Oh, man, you're going way back. Way back. It's how they set up Nick Nolte in North Dallas 40. It's almost exactly how they ran that playbook. Yeah. Yeah, Andy Brown, you didn't have to pay him any money. Look how much they had to pay Keyshawn to get rid of him. A lot of these guys, they didn't fire Jay Williams because they just let his contract expire. So as you're cleaning house, you're going through and going, I can just make a settlement with this guy. This guy's contract's going to expire. Oops, Michael Irvin screwed up and said something to some chick, and so we can get rid of him. And then Fox said, hey, we'll give you a bunch of money. Come on here. And at that point, they didn't care. We don't want him here anyway. Why do they not want him here? I don't know. I don't know what he did internally that really pissed some people off. Maybe he hit on some. I don't even want to speculate. I was going to say maybe he hit on some women at Fox at the NFL Network. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But they didn't want him there. The case is going absolutely nowhere. I mean, it's probably going to get dropped. And then at that point, what you might want to watch and see, does he try to sue ESPN or NFL Network afterwards? If he doesn't sue, that probably means he just wants to be done with them as well. But who knows? But nothing else makes sense. Nothing else makes sense. North Dallas 40 on what? On DeFi this past Friday. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, he has a little bit rough around the edges, all the way back to his days with the Cowboys. Absolutely. Yeah, they did some pretty nasty shit back in the day. All right, so Tom is saying there's a fumble here, and I see that the ball has switched to Nebraska. No, it still has Nebraska on the scoreboard. Oh, so we're all way behind you, Tom. Maybe we should go back to just an antenna. All right, so what the rest of us see is 1st and 10 from the 47, and man in motion. Quarterback looks to hand it off, and yep, he fumbled. I don't know if I can keep clicking this button. I'm gonna click it again.
Don't beat yourself. Don't beat yourself.
Wow. Unreal. People in the stands are just like, what's going on with this team? I think the flag's going to be after the fumble. Let's see, the flag's probably going to be for celebration. Ooh, Dad's not going to like that one. Got an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on Shiloh. All right. Looking at the fumble. It's short. You got to stick it in the breadbasket. This quarterback sucks. Oh, yeah, Shiloh pushed off on a guy. Man, okay, you got to get your discipline. You got to run laps through the stadium stairs. All right, here's a handoff. He's not going to get anywhere. Nope. Okay. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely. How is Urban Meyer on TV? Yeah, exactly. Somebody really does like him. Yeah, I'm playing the hell out of that button because they keep doing it over and over again. Watch how many times I hit it tomorrow. All right, so Shador goes back. Got this guy Weaver again. So this guy Weaver catches a first down. It's funny, last week it was Travis Hunter who had 12 receptions or 11 receptions, and now today he's gone to Weaver over and over again. Pretty wild. 1st and 10, 14 minutes left. I don't know why he's not running the ball and taking time off the clock. Right now, you're up by 16 points in the fourth. You're decent field position. Run the ball. Now we got another flag. What do we got here? Now we got a false start. Man, you're right. I'm going to have to shine up that button here.
Don't beat yourself. Don't beat yourself.
Man. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy seeing these kids play like this. Bothers me. Unforced errors. Pretty stupid. So now you've taken yourself out, and now you're back into a 2nd and 15 maybe? 1st and 15. Just run the ball. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. Just run the ball. Doesn't even matter. Just let the clock run. Take your time. You're up by 16 on an offense that hasn't shown the capacity to do anything. Nothing. The guy on the TV said the same thing I just said. Just take the time off the clock. Now he's back to pass again. A nice easy pass, and it's going to be 3rd and 1. Third and less than 1. But the clock's still moving. Let it run. Another flag on the play. Let's see what they're going to call this time. Looks like it might be against Nebraska. They're pointing that way, which would be an automatic first down. After the play was over, unnecessary roughness on offense. So I think it's first down and then the penalty. I mean, no, they didn't make the first down. So they're fighting it, man. Oh, wait a second. Now that was that. The guy who got the penalty, that penalty was deserved because they missed him throwing down his own guy. That was BS. Refs missed that. Yeah, that's Nebraska losing their cool, all right, George. Absolutely. All right, so now you're backed up. That should be a penalty right there in Nebraska. He's looking long. Caught it. First down. Now that was a free play. I think that was offside against Nebraska. Again, I focus on the offensive line. It looked like their left end jumped. Offsides. Going to decline that. Let's go. Run the ball now. Now that you got a new first down, go ahead and run it. Hey, Tom, can you update that? I think with that pass, he's going to be at about 340. All right, so now just run the ball. Just start taking time off. Now they're going to throw it again. And he throws it out into the slot. An easy 6 or 7 yards completion. Yeah, you're right, David. Well, I can't believe, yeah, everybody's tuning in. It wasn't a great game, but they're going to end up getting this win. But what's really interesting is that they're not running a hurry up, but they are running a no huddle. Now there's an inside run. Oh, he busted for about 15. Now they're just taking over. Now Nebraska just. Now Nebraska just realizes he got our asses handed to us today. Wow, Tom, 338 yards, no interceptions in 2 games in a row. Inside handoff again. No, he throws it. And, wow, these guys are quick. These guys are quick. Another first down. Good gosh. Another first down. Well, 338 yards before that play. So he's going to be at about 350 right now after that completion. Got a cramp. Took number 5 off. First down on that play. Nebraska just looks completely deflated at this point. Nice block by Travis Hunter. Love to see the fact that the kid's a big-time player and still looks to block. That's why you're on the field both ways. First and 10 from about the 7. A trick play. He might be in. He's definitely in. Touchdown. Wow. 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 No, I don't use Ecamm or StreamYard. I use a software called vMix. vMix is a little bit more expensive, but you can do so much more with it. It's a little more, it's not as user-friendly, but you can do more once you learn how to use it. Unbelievable play. Nice run. Oh, nice block. Who did that block? Number 78 just made that guy his bitch. Wow. Yep. Now they're going to go for 2. Unbelievable. Turn out the lights. The party's over. You're absolutely right. Why, man, you go taking me way back. Get rid of it. Throw it. Get rid of it. Oh, he's still up. Dude. Oh, my God. He caught that. Oh, my God. Yeah, I think he was out of bounds. Yes, he did. He caught that ball. There's all kinds of flags. Wow. Unsportsmanlike after the play. Man, these kids are exciting to watch. Yeah, I'm the Brown. That was on that touchdown. That was a double stack of pancakes. He stayed in. I don't like the undisciplined stuff. Deion's going to have to do something, but it looks like this kid caught this pass. Wow. Unreal. Great throw by Shador as well. Oh, it's hit the ground. That last angle, it hit the ground. Yeah, that last angle. If it wasn't for that last angle, that would have been 2 points. But the last angle to me showed that was incomplete. So it'll be 29-7 instead of 31. Yeah. Matt Rule at this point should be embarrassed for lack of words. I mean, is this not going through? Yeah. Matt Rule should be embarrassed that this team is now going to be 0-2 and has only scored 17 points in 2 games. A low carb diet is Eichenberg pancakes. Let's see if he can do anything tomorrow. Wow. 31-7. 29. They're going to take that 2 away. They got to take those 2 points away. Hit the ground. All right, so take them away. 29-7. 29-7 with 10:45 left. I don't think they're done scoring. From what I'm seeing from Deion Sanders, with what it seems like he does, even though he's ahead, he's not going to sit on leads. He thinks his players need reps. He thinks his players still need to run the offense. They need to understand how the offense runs. You're only playing your second game against big-time opponent. I'm going to call it right now. He's going to keep running his offense. Some people are going to get pissed tomorrow. They're going to say you're up 29-7. And my coach used to say something all the time. If you want me to stop pushing my offense, pull your guys off the field. If you wave the white flag, then I'll put my subs in. Don't keep trying to score, and we won't keep trying to score. But as long as you're trying to score, this, as Tom and some others have said earlier, don't at all come to me about sportsmanship if you're still playing the game. You're still playing hard. I'm not going to let up and let my guys get hurt. I'm not just going to, make it look nice for the scoreboard. I'm going to keep trying to put your ass in the ground. And I'm going to keep bringing my guys, and we're just going to keep going. Now, on the other hand, if you're worried about Travis, give him some rest, maybe. But, you know what Travis has done today? I bet you if you look at the game film here and you go back and look, you're going to see that Nebraska, that entire side of the field where he was, got shut down. So Matt Rule, in watching film, said our guys cannot compete with Travis Hunter as a cornerback against our wide receiver. So we're not even going to throw to him. We're going to take that side of the field completely away and try to do something else. We're not going to throw in his direction. I don't even know if he's made a tackle. It's like that entire side of the field where he is, we're going to go the other way. We're not going to go at him. Watch what happens now. You're down 29-7 where you have no choice. This is really where it's going to get interesting. You're down 29-7. Unless you're going to lay up and accept the beatdown, you are now going to have to throw and throw and throw. If you don't see these guys throwing in Travis Hunter's direction, then you know they've already said, we can't go that direction. Watch what happens now, because you got nothing to do. You got to throw it. You're not going to catch up running at this point. You've got to throw the ball. You got to take your passing game to the next level. So if you're going to take your passing game to the next level, but you can't throw to Travis Hunter's side, you're screwed. Absolutely screwed. He's wearing his ass for a hat. Oh man, that's too much. So that's what I want to see. I want to see right now wow, look where they got a kickoff from because of the unsportsmanlike. But anyway, if you're watching the game and you're seeing it, watch and see where Travis Hunter is and see now that they have to throw, how many times they throw in his direction. Jesus Christ, excuse my using the Lord's name, but he still kicked it into the end zone. Oh, wow. Wow. They had a 15-yard unsportsmanlike penalty, so he kicked off from way back and still kicked it into the end zone. What hasn't Deion recruited? Maybe some defensive. I don't see their linebackers do much. All right, so Travis Hunter is out on which side? Watch me. Follow along here. You're down by 22 points in the fourth quarter. You have to throw. Looks like he's down here on this slot guy. Does he look completely the other way and not even look to throw in Travis? Yep, doesn't even look to well, they didn't look to throw at all. They're still running. You can have that. You can have that all day long. You can run option play after play down by 22 points with the clock running. I don't care. The guy on the television just said, he goes, that's a nice play for stats, but it doesn't mean anything. So, all right, so Travis Hunter's down here, and you still look to run, and this doesn't make any sense. Maybe he is waving the white flag because the clock just is running and running and running. Yeah, let's see what he does here. Is he going to do that stupid draw again? Yep, there it is. Yep, you're going to run it, and this time you get taken down. So they're going to keep running, it seems, which makes no sense. Now you're at 9:42, 9:41, 9:40. They're not trying to throw the ball. You got to score 22 points to tie. That's 3 touchdowns. Okay, now you roll out. You're going away from Travis Hunter, and nothing there. So, if you guys have seen what I'm talking about, number 7 looks like he's getting up hobbled, so he's probably going to come out. He can't play anymore, so he's done. Ugh. Yeah, he's done. He can't walk anymore. So, meat wagging him off. Don't mean it sound cruel, but you should have taken this kid out. How did he get hurt? He just his left ankle. The guy fell on his left ankle. Oh man. So they're going to be bringing in the backup quarterback. And I don't know why he's warming up throwing the ball, because if they're not going to throw it, you're down by 22 points. Why are you running? But as I said, they're not even looking on Travis Hunter. Oh, he's over there. We'll make sure we don't throw it. And that's what the teams used to do in the NFL and Florida State with Deion Sanders. Like, we don't even want to give him a shot. Our wide receiver can't beat him, so we're not going to try. So if that was your game plan coming in, and I'm sure people will notice that, man, wow. Tomcat, what are you saying? What might be trouble? This new quarterback coming in because he might throw the ball? Is that the trouble you're thinking might be for Colorado? I don't know. I doubt they have enough time to make that work at this point. But if he could throw, why wouldn't he have already been in? Don't let this kid come in and light it up by throwing the ball and tell us you spent three and a half quarters playing a guy who completely sucked. Man, that would be something. But right now, I just keep looking to see, are they even going to throw in Travis Hunter's direction? Doesn't look like it. I think that's what the Dolphins were hoping with Jalen Ramsey. Basically shut down an entire side of the field. But going to be a tough one tomorrow. I think they match up pretty good with the Dolphins. You got Tyreek and Waddle. They got Keenan Allen and Mike Williams. Two good receivers. Two good quarterbacks. From the backs, I think the backs seem pretty even with Austin Eckler and Raheem Mostert. Defense, Chubb, Jalen, Khalil Mack, Joey Bosa. Might come down to the kickers. Not really sure. Not really sure how that's going to work. What do you guys think? You think it might come down to kickers? Because on paper, both the Dolphins and Chargers look very similar. May come down to coaching. May come down to coaching and play calling. That might be it. All right, we're back in. Tom, I see your comment. You said they're running the ball. Maybe this is his version of waving the white flag. Yep, the handoff, and there he goes. Runs for 4 or 5. He's going to get the first down. Still running. Yeah. I guess he doesn't see the time on the clock or the score. Wow, the announcers on TV said this new quarterback has never thrown a pass. Not thrown a college pass. So it's 1st and 10, 8:52. Oh, almost bobbled the snap. Inside handoff again. This is really odd. So, obviously they're not confident in their passing game or the offensive line or something. They're definitely not going to throw at Travis Hunter's side. They've decided that, and it doesn't even look like they care about the clock at this point. 2nd and 9 from the 45, 8 minutes and counting. There's a snap. He's going to throw. Not even looking at Travis Hunter's side. And one of the worst throws he could have thrown. Jeez. Wow. Nebraska's looking like crap. They're going to pull the backup for another backup. Wow. His helmet came off, so another guy has to come in. Brock Purdy's little brother. That's pretty funny. All right, 8 minutes and counting. 3rd and 9. Your third string quarterback is in. Time stoppage. This is weird. He fumbled his mouthpiece. No, I don't think the Dolphins should draft Deion Sanders. The Dolphins need to draft offensive linemen. Offensive linemen. Someone take the pen away from Chris Greer and just put on their offensive lineman. This dude's name is Chubba Purdy. All right, so it's 3rd and 9. He's looking to throw again. He throws it over to the right side. They're not even trying Travis Hunter. That was Shiloh on that one. Wow. So Matt Rule, you're right, Tom. Big time at this point. Tom says he goes back a few years. Tom Osborne must be drinking heavily at this point. This is an embarrassment for Nebraska football. An absolute embarrassment. A game they could have won. This is stupid. Absolutely stupid. I would never take a position that there's someone on a side of a field I cannot contest. Look, not even going to try. Boom, he got hit. Wow. Unbelievable. Hey, Pablo. Pablo says, I'm very happy for Prime. He's one of the best pure athletes I've ever seen. Why not a great coach? And you know he's going to look at this game film, as any coach would, and go, we didn't bring our best again. We didn't bring our best last week. We didn't bring our best again this week. Defense, much more improved. You gave up 42 points last week. But offense, lots of mistakes. And, of course, these friggin' penalties, these unsportsmanlike penalties that they have, that's just kind of hood rat stuff there. That's stupid. Don't do that shit. You can't play big-time football and make those kinds of errors. Can't do it. Hey, Jay, you know what? I'm surprised that Matt Rule got a contract. A lot of people know he has stunk as a coach. The only thing I have to say about Matt Rule here at Nebraska, because I don't know for sure, is maybe he took over a program with a shitty roster. Maybe this roster is horrible. I don't see Nebraska enough. They don't show the games. Don't know who he's recruited. Remember, this is his first year as well, and he's not going to be the recruiter at Deion Sanders. He's just not going to contend to get the best athletes. Especially, you know, back when I was growing up and a lot of you guys grew up, Oklahoma and Nebraska, they had enough homegrown talent to really do some things. Mike Rozier, who was a great running back in the day, he was all the way from New Jersey, and he went out to play for Nebraska. And then the kid that went to jail, I forget what his name is, running back, he played for the Rams for a while. You know, he was from back east and went out to Nebraska. But ain't nobody else looking to go to Nebraska these days. If you're a big-time player in California or, you know, from one of the schools in Florida, you're not looking to go to Nebraska. He ain't going to get those players. Really. Yep, that's him, Lawrence Phillips. Damn, I'm talking to some guys here in this stream who know football and who are old-timers. Lawrence Phillips, that's his name. You know, great player. Bad person, and I don't know if he's still in jail or not. But yeah, he was from back east. Lawrence Phillips. That's the guy. Loved watching him play. Went out to Nebraska, but the kids, it's a corn-fed guys, big and bro. Yeah, their offensive lines back in the day, I mean, were scary. You didn't want to go against these big dudes, man. But they don't strike fear into anybody right now. Now, let's see if Deion tries to run out the clock, or is he going to go ahead and play his offense? He's in a shotgun, so they're probably going to play the offense. Let's see if he does an inside handoff here. Yep, inside handoff. And he busted out for about 4 yards. Clock's going to keep running, keep going. Wow, Tom. Small world. He assaulted an older sister, one of our softball players. Wow. Sorry to hear that, bro. All right, 2nd and 6. And inside handoff again. Goes nowhere. Maybe 2 or 3. Just running the clock off at this point. Lawrence Phillips played for Miami. No, he didn't play. What, Miami Dolphins? Did he play for the Miami Dolphins? Because he played for Nebraska or something. Unless he went there afterwards. Oh, I used to love watching this guy play. Dean Steinko. As an offensive lineman, I loved watching him play. And then with Oklahoma, what's the guy's name? Remington. Dean Remington? Mark Remington? Great center. Great center back in the day. All right, big guy walking off the field. Jimmy Johnson signed him. I didn't know that. So Lawrence Phillips went and played for the Dolphins. Never knew that. Don't remember him. Did he get arrested shortly thereafter? Because that's interesting. You guys remember a guy from Towson State University, great halfback. Then he went to play for the Giants, and he got in trouble. Dave Meggett. I think Dave Meggett is still in jail. Understand these guys. Huh? He's back to pass, inside screenplay. He's got room. He's got blockers. He may go the distance. He's still on his feet. Wow. So I think that, when you guys go ahead and check, I think that might put Shedeur over 400 yards again. What a play. Man. Wow. Look at that little Meggett, right? Another down here to score again. Too much time. It takes too much time. Way too much time. Jeez. Deion, you got to tell your son, get rid of the friggin' ball. Wow, Tom Stockel just looked it up. Shedeur is 1 pass away from 400 yards. He's probably going to look for it on this play. So he got 500 last week and looking at 400 yards this week. That was a stupid play by taking that sack. Now it's second and 20. He's back to pass again. He's looking, nothing there. Evading some tackles, moving around, throws it. Caught down to about the 7-yard line. There he is. That's over 400 right there. Over 400. Yeah, it was Dave Meggett. Dave Meggett went to jail. Phillips got all in the powder. Full facial. All right, so Deion's looking to score again here. He's not running it. Oh, why? Take it in, Shedeur. Touchdown. Wow. Oh, he's doing the primetime dance. Oh, my goodness. Well, it's going to continue. People are going to just go nuts over this entire Colorado program. 36-7, over 400 yards passing, and a rushing touchdown. I'm going to look up to see who they got next week, because this is just phenomenal. Hopefully he takes them out the game at this point. No reason to continue. Call it Colorado-Buffalo schedule. Let's see who they got next week. This is incredible. A team that was 1-11 or whatever. Yeah, he's in. He kept his balance. All right, so let's look at their schedule. Oh, so now they're going to beat Nebraska, and now they're going to get into next week. They go against Colorado State at home, which should be a win, and then they got to go to Oregon. Oregon's going to be a tough game. Then USC. So next week might be a little bit of a gimme, but then you got Oregon and USC. And then from there, they may run the table. They got Utah at the end of the season. So, man, the way they're playing, they may go. I don't know. They may win 8-9 games, which would be incredible. Yeah, Jay, you're absolutely right. Colorado may make the playoffs. I mean, they're not. I don't think they can beat USC. Not right now. Not yet. I don't know if they can beat Oregon right now. We'll see. But we'll see. What? I didn't know that. George Rogers put his face in the powder too? Didn't know that. So you think they can take the Ducks, huh? I haven't seen, again, another West Coast team, so I haven't seen the Ducks play at all. So I don't know if Oregon's got a team this year or not. But it looks like they have 2 games that could trip them up. Oregon and USC. Yep. Meggett and I think Maurice Carthon turned into a coach. I don't know if he's still coaching, but he was a coach for a while. But there's no taking away. Oh yeah, absolutely, Tom. Should this team become bowl eligible, it would be a hell of a compliment, hell of an accomplishment. Absolutely. Why is my mousey screwing up here? I'm rooting for primetime. Yeah, they got a lot of things to clean up. You're right, Tongat. Stupid penalties. Shador, you're not going to last if you keep trying to extend plays. Be the quarterback. Be a big-time quarterback and throw the ball away. They're showing us a image on screen, and Michael Irvin, I think that's Michael Irvin. Yeah, Michael Irvin and Deion sitting there hugging each other. And they just got this look on his face like, yeah, man. Yeah, we got this. Wow. Unbelievable. Bo Nix still plays for Oregon. Well, I thought this is like Bo Nix's 7th year in college. It seems like he's been in college forever. Bo Nix. That's funny. All right, so it's 36-7 with almost 5 minutes remaining. They blew these guys out, man. Blew them out. Shafiq Shabazz, man, thank you very, very much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Like I said, I didn't care how many people tuned in this week. I'm just going to keep doing the Colorado games if they're available to me. Not sure how many of them will be, big market games, but it's fun. Fun watching this team play. Wow, 400 yards, man. Unbelievable. USC will be a much tougher game for sure. They're still running the ball. Nebraska is still running the ball. So, yeah, they waved the white flag. It's over. It's done. Wow. See, Matt Rule, you just told me something about your players and you. Well, no, it's more about you. Thanks, Tomcat. Thank you very much. Oh, they're going to actually try and throw it. Oh, and they tried to throw it. At that time he almost got picked. He threw it at Hunter. The third string guy, or Bert Purdy's in, he tried to throw it at Hunter, I guess. They did. He just shut down people. Thank you very much for showing up, especially with us not knowing these teams. I'll see you guys tomorrow, obviously. So we got a big one tomorrow. 2nd and 10. And now we're going to have 3rd and 10. 36-7, 4:15 and counting. They're still running the ball. Matt Rule, I'm disappointed. I think Nebraska fans should be disappointed. Unreal. You just waved the white flag. You're just trying to get off the field and get into the locker room at this point. No respect, man. You didn't let your guys play. Let them try to win. So it's going to be 4th and 1 or 2. You know what? You're getting beat by 29 points. Why would you not just go for it here? Unless you're waving a white flag, why would you not just go for it right here? Oh, they are trying. Okay, so they're going to try and go for it. Let me guess, you're going to run it. Yeah, he tried to run it. Thanks, George. Thanks for tuning in. Shavik Shabazz says, I'm an old Big 8 athlete at Ohio State. Love the Buffs then and especially now. All right, man. Thanks for tuning in Morocco. Thank you for finding me way out there. So at this point, Deion, your backup is in, Tom Stockel. Thanks, Tom. And now you just want to hand it off and get out of here with the big win. Yeah, so at this point, Shedeur Sanders is out, Travis Hunter is out. Give that kid some rest and just go ahead and finish this game out. Man, impressive. Nebraska had one play away from a shutout. Primetime's for real, man. He's for real. And they still got 7 or 8 yards on that. Just a straight run up the middle. So Nebraska's demoralized. Big guys now love this. This is when you just like impose your will. Just run the ball. Just run it. Oh, now they threw it for a first down. I can't believe they called a pass. So Shedeur Sanders is going to finish with what? 396 yards? Not going to quite get to 400. They should have let him in and just throw that one pass to get him to 400. Thanks, Shavik, very much. Thank you. Hey, Tom, what's he got for yardage right now? If you're still here. They're talking about Colorado's schedule on TV right now, saying, the whole way you look at things. Oh, hey, Shafiq, that's right. George just said you guys had an earthquake over there. Are you okay? How's your family? Or a different part of Morocco? That's a huge earthquake. They're talking like nearly 1,000 people may have died. 1st and 10, he's still throwing. Not sure why they're throwing. Tom, you're absolutely right. That 395, okay. 1 or 2 more recruiting classes. Forget recruiting classes. I'm telling you right now, the way he's going, the transfer portal is going to light up. Absolutely light up. Oh, this guy got crushed. That was a stupid call. Just imagine the transfer portal of players at other schools that are seeing this. Can you just imagine that? Can you imagine being at Penn State? Can you imagine being at some of these schools? Florida. Can you imagine being at Florida State? Because remember, I think Jordan Travis is going to transfer. Is going to graduate. Can you imagine being at some of these schools with the ability to use the transfer portal to go play for primetime? I can't imagine what he'll get. Forget recruiting, just from the transfer portal. Man, Nebraska looks horrible. Absolutely horrible. But think about that for a second. You got a guy who's won these first 2 games, this one in convincing fashion. You got a schedule ahead of you, as even the guys on TV said, looks vastly different now than it did in August. And you got teams across the country with guys on their teams that may not be feeling it, that may think I'm going to have a better shot at going pro by going to play for Coach Prime. And if that kid takes a visit and happens to visit and sit down with Shedeur Sanders or Travis Hunter, what do you think is going to happen before he even gets to sit down with Deion Sanders? I would be terrified if I was some of these coaches in Division I right now. I'd be terrified if I was Napier at Florida. I would start looking around and saying, who out there has a program in disarray with some top players? And as that top 25 begins to fall out, and you've seen a big run here on the field, the guy's down to about the 6-yard line. think about all these schools, South Carolina, North Carolina, some of these schools out there that he can pull from. It's scary. David, you're absolutely right. I didn't even think about that. If I'm playing for Matt Rule and I believe I'm talented, I may make a contact, make a contact today and say, hey man, can you hook me up with a meeting with Coach Fry before we leave today? Because I need to talk to somebody. Man, you're absolutely right. I didn't even think about that, because there's got to be some players on Nebraska that, might want to upgrade you. And looks like they're going to... Oh, he didn't get in. Well, Shavik, thank you for saying that. For some of you guys that saw that Shavik was from Morocco, it was a 6.9 quake, but he and his family are fine. I love the personal side of things, and thank you for letting us know that, and prayers for the rest of the people in Morocco who are going through a horrible time. Yeah, I wouldn't get back on the bus to Nebraska. Ugh. Touchdown. All right. With 1 second left. It's over. Over. Unreal. Tom Stockel said, where's your comment here? Let me pull it over. Don't even get back on the bus to Nebraska. He's doing it, man. 36-14. I'm sure he's going to be pissed off about that with the scrubs, the second team that gave up that late touchdown, especially since it happened with 1 second left on the clock. So, Nebraska, Matt Rule, he didn't rule, man. You didn't rule at all. You looked horrible. Your team looked like shit. So, maybe it's the team. Maybe it's the players. I don't know, but they got spanked today. Absolutely spanked. So he's got to find a quarterback. I guess they're going to do a quick onside kick here. I'm looking at Prime walking around, man. I don't know if his feet are going to allow him to make it through the whole season standing around and walking as much as he does. I don't know if you guys know he had a couple toes chopped off, had some problem with his feet. Colorado fans are basically starting to rush the field already. Wow. Yeah, they can't control these kids. With 1 second left, think of a safety. Just call it. Can you just call it? Yeah, he's hobbling really bad. Very nice. Did you see I don't know if you guys are still watching, but Deion knows what's going to happen at the end of the game, that the kids are going to rush the field. So he stopped the game, went over and shook Matt Rule's hand now, because in about 1 second, he's not going to be able to get on the field. So, yeah, he is hobbling pretty bad. Poor guy. Poor guy. Let's see, what are they going to do? They're going to call it? Yeah, they just called it. You know what's funny? This is why I love college football, because you don't get that in the pros. You don't get the exuberance, the pageantry, seeing all these kids storm the field, having a great time. They know every single player. Just love that. All right, Tom. See you guys tomorrow at 4. I think I said game starts at 4:25, so I'm going to probably turn on at about 4:05, 4:10. Thank you for tuning in to my first college game ever. Loved it. Didn't care how many people showed up. It was fun. We're going to keep going. Talk to you guys tomorrow. It's going to be a different atmosphere tomorrow. Talk to you soon. And I'm clicking the button and nothing's happening. I'm trying to turn off.